Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Psychos Platters, always powered by coffee each and every time, because that is what has been written and passed down for generations and generations. Everybody's here. Everybody's kind of being quiet. We have, let's see, what do we have? Roblox? Roblox? Is that what the hell you're doing over there?
Trove.
What is it?
Trove.
Trove. I apologize. Trove. I haven't been a gamer since they had the hand cranked version of Pong came out in 1972. We also have, let's see, everybody's glued to electronic device, even Toby. Toby, quit looking at that. What did I tell you about looking at the cat? Anyways, Toby's just sitting there trying to pretend to sleep, going, go get away, furry grandpa. Hopefully you're not going to hear any noises. And what I mean by that is, of course, now it looks like they're trying to start, I don't know if they're staining, power washing, God knows what. So if you hear some weird noise, that didn't sound right. Hey, would somebody do me a favor, please? I'm so sorry. And flick the above fan. It is like, I don't know about you. And I know the air is on. I know. Thanks. I have good people here. As they're like, people. What do you mean, you people? Penny Lane in my ears, in my eyes, once again, using this. I love that. I love that mug. Probably one of my bestest gifts. Ha! Hopefully you're doing all right. Mr. Wong. And she's going to be like, that's you son of a bitch. See, I was trying to break some levity because I don't mind saying this. That RG show today was ridiculous. Okay, it really, really was. I'm glad I didn't go on because I was thinking about it. And instead, I got a shower and went out resale shopping, which, of course, was the explanation of the title today, which we'll talk about in a little while. Let's spend the night together with Blonz and Baton Rouge. Yeah, we'll get there eventually on that. And hi, Richard. Yes. We got started to get our crew here. It was like within like 10 seconds, like 10 more people almost popped up, and that's great. I'm glad. I know it takes a little while. That's why I do these Yippee app sessions for about anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes before I bring people on, pretty much just to go off and do things. George, glad to see you here today. I got to tell you, I was like crying on the inside today. There was very little vinyl I came across, but the vinyl that I came across for album-wise were all totally trashed. And one of them was a Four Seasons. I think it was a greatest hits on Phillips if they did one. And I was just like, the whole cover fell apart. It was awful. And a bunch of Jimmy Swaggart albums. Nobody really gives a shit about that. And a bunch of very cool yet white-sleeved, like the ones you'd get from the record store, country 45s, but no rockabilly. It was all, let's see, what was that Max Stevens would say? It was missionary country. That's what he'd call it. Yes, that's right. Dino, how you doing? I'm just here, Dino. I'm only going to briefly talk about this right now and probably tomorrow. I don't know when I'll do the show tomorrow, but so I've told some people about this, but my how do I talk about this? My first wife, okay, my oldest son's mom passed away suddenly yesterday in the hospital. So that's kind of half the reason why I'm here too. I just really did not want to try to deal with all of that and all that stuff. But we'll talk more about that tomorrow because I have a handful of musical memories regarding her. The Ron has, I know, and thank you. I actually, what was that? I got to say it like The Rock, since you kind of said, finally, the Ron has come back to YouTube. Yeah. He's been messing. I'm glad you got your icon there. You come up, and I'm going to tell you something. If I knew it wasn't you, I would have been suspicious because you don't come up anything on my messenger. It's like blank. But I knew it was you because of our previous discussions. But, and yes, suit yourself with the armor of God, sir. That is absolutely important. And as many Striper albums as you can find in Barren Cross. Any Valley Four Seasons albums you're looking for, let me know. I will send them. Oh, no, no, no. That wasn't a hint, George. That was not a hint. Here's what I will ask. If you come across one, okay, because I really am thankful and grateful for your sending me the Genuine Imitation Life cassette. Still think it's one of the best albums I've ever heard in regards to Jukebox from Hell. Seriously, I can tell you it so far with almost 44 episodes under my belt on this, that it's in my top 10. I'm not lying about that. And of course, the Frankie Valli signature. If you ever, anybody here in the VC, not just George, if any of you guys ever come across a copy of Frank Sinatra's Watertown from 1969 with the same production team as that Four Seasons Genuine Imitation Life cassette, please let me know. I guess I could cheat and go on eBay, but it's more fun when either I find it in the wild or in a underhanded VCLT. I know. I wonder who mooches more in the VC. Is it me or Richard, the music mooch maniac? I'm teasing, Richard. I know you're probably watching. Not you, Richard, the other Richard. Paul, I cried on the inside once and almost... You know what? That can happen. That can definitely happen in our psyches. That is a fact. Fact, as Mello would say. I did alert all the VC Justice League. Mason, quick hi before I go back to work. Oh, I'm sorry you're working today, buddy. We will try to have one tomorrow. I just don't know when yet. Okay, this one here we're shooting for 2 hours and no more than, because I think I may have to end up taking care of something else. Thank you. Like I said, it's mixed feelings. I don't know. It's mixed feelings. You know, we had a great son. You know, we had a great kid together. Okay, I could say that. And like I said, tomorrow maybe we'll touch on some. There isn't very many musical memories, but there's a couple of them that are minorly amusing. James, how you doing? And Jen, you know, we got our people. Ron, I don't generally keep a picture on my Facebook page. Well, I guess I can understand that, but I do have one up here right now. That is absolutely right. I will see if I have an extra. Yeah, if you don't know Biggie, I'm not worried about that. But see, that's why, because of the Bob Gaudio thing. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But I just remember, you know, after you shared with me that Four Seasons Genuine album, and I was looking into research, and that's how I tripped on Watertown. And I'm going, oh, maybe I may need to do. I never thought I would think about doing an album from Frank Sinatra in Jukebox from Hell, but this might be an exception. Work? Yeah, what is this work you speak of? Well, normally I'd be there today, but like I said, I took off for bereavement. I haven't done that in 10 months. Yeah. And before that, I haven't done it in 5 years. That didn't sound right, but I know where I'm going on that, and that's more important. Let's see. Of course, we're looking at here, it's October 4th. It's a Friday afternoon, 10 to 4 Central Standard Time here. Considering is the 4th of October, 54 years ago, Janis Joplin died, or maybe could she have been assisted? I know you people are like, Psycho always thinks everybody gets murdered. Well, I'm not entirely sure with this one, but there's a quite interesting story, and it's out there. If you don't believe me, you could go play musical detective yourself. But the last person that has been known through an eyewitness to see Janis alive was Bobby Womack. Soul funk musician Bobby Womack. Well, yeah, the same Bobby Womack that, well, was friends with Sam Cooke. And after Sam Cooke got accidentally murdered, set up, and you can laugh all you want, my son. You can look it up and you'll think twice once you first start reading what it's about. You see, because Sam Cooke tried to be the first black artist to go off and have an independent distribution network of music. And people put a stop to that through the SAR imprint that he attempted to use and do. Needless to say, Bobby, supposedly, allegedly, we always have to say allegedly, even though Bobby's dead too now. might have possibly given her the magic 8 ball that took her out, if you will, and they didn't find her until the next day. Oops. But and the only reason why supposedly they were there together, yippee yapping, is because there was an idea that after the Pearl album and Pearl tour, if you will, that she possibly was going to do some collaboration with Bobby Womack and his people. So it has been said and read. That's a very good question. Good God, I don't know. 27. She was another member of the 27 Club. Because yeah, I mean, Jimi Hendrix died 2 weeks before that. He died on the 18th of September of 70, and she died 4th of October. I'm gloriously retired on top of the Old Smoky, all covered with Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania. The word work is no longer in my vocabulary. Well, I'll tell you the truth. I hope that it gets like that for me someday, but something tells me it's probably going to be at least semi-retired. I can live with semi-retired for a little while once I make it to that age that I can go to the semi-retired. So, yeah, if you like Janis Joplin or Big Brother and the Holding Company, go play some Janis till 11, because 11 is louder than 10. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, she was my ex-wife. She was 9 months younger than me, so she made it to 56. She made it to 56. So, but drop this down here now. Hiya. I like that. I like that mellow with the froggy. Hiya. Hey, cool. Twang that magic twanger, little froggy. Well, see, here's the thing. I can tell you guys this much, that she at least had 2 ovarian cancer surgeries. She got it twice, and maybe a third time, maybe. I don't know all the facts on some of this. But I do know that she got sepsis in the hospital, and other things happened, and that was that. So I don't know. Hiya. And yes, TGIF, not only a Friday night lineup on ABC. Who the hell was on TGIF? Family Matters, Perfect Strangers. Who else was on that TGIF lineup? I don't remember. That was 30 fucking years ago. I don't remember. Anyways, I put the link for anybody that were angels fear to tread. And fools rush in, as Ricky Nelson would say. Oh, man. I could have coffee almost any time, any part of the day. Maybe that's what's kept me for so long. That and the Billy Joel algorithm. And now, you're like, Billy Joel algorithm? Well, yeah, only the good die young, see? That's why I'm still here. I'm horrible. I'm just horrible. Somebody's got to be. Might as well be me, right? Right. How about a quick little commercial? You want a quick little commercial? As everybody's like, no, but you're going to get one anyway. So, in case you haven't seen it yet, go check the latest Jukebox from Hell. Sorry for the glare. It's Creedence Clearwater's 1972 LP, Mardi Gras. And I can definitely promise to you that I won't be selling this copy or any copies of Mardi Gras door to door. See what I did there? That was a horrible musical pun. But I will gladly give one to any sweet hitchhiker that I managed to find. Jesus, I'm just full of it. Next week's, of course, will be Round Trip from the Knack. Why? Because we can. That's why. And I already sent one to Sharona. Mr. Wong. This is gonna be that first.
I was so worried that was going to pop in my head during the blood work to where I didn't even see it coming that Rob Walker was going to pop up on Rachel's and talk shit about me, and I was too busy being pissed off over that to even
Did Rob Walker, Mr. Bad Toupee, talk smack shit about you?
And Rachel had to yell at him.
Good. I'm glad she kept him in check. Because you know what? I know you're not watching this, Rob Walker, but you don't go after
talking shit about people on Vinyl Dale's channel as we speak.
Mr. Rob Walker, I have to tell you something. Here comes a personal message. It's on Mr. Rob Walker. And you're bad toupee. First of all, my hair is all natural. Secondly, you don't go after over there in Manchester with your UK mom. You don't go after one of my people. Do you understand that? Because she's a made woman. She's protected in the VC mob here. All of them are. Every one of them. You go after her. You go after us. And you keep it going. It's going to end up being a bloody battle, don't you know? And that's how it's going to be. We don't want that, Rob Walker. We just don't. So be nice. Be nice. Or I'll grab my fungo back. All right, that's the end of that message. I can see now they're going to go, oh, you should have heard what he said about it. I don't give a shit.
Paying attention over it.
That's Rob.
They're too busy making accusation of which channels are fake right now. So
yeah, tomorrow I'll go on and go. Did you catch my message of love, Rob Walker? Shenanigans, howdy. Hello. Anywho, I'm still glad to see you. But yes, but like it's before I forget, the password is Mr. Wong. That is the password for the first password. And if you guys don't know who the hell we're talking about, you monkey people are going to get it, especially you Davy Jones fans.
And anyone else has no idea.
I kind of want to show the cartoon to my son and his girlfriend, because they did one season. It's about an hour's worth of cartoon shorts from National Lampoon. And it's about an Asian manservant named Mr. Wong. It's so wrong by all the levels. Wrong. It's so wrong by all the wrong levels. See, I wish I had a gong for that. Right. And for my Asian viewers, which are none, don't get offended.
You wish you had a gong for that. I wish I had a gong for, since somebody nicknamed the moment when the gummy hits the gong moment, because it feels like you feel the vibrations going through your body like a gong. I was like, oh my god, I kind of want one now, so I can just like hit it the second it hits and everyone will just wow, I am mentally checked out.
That's cool. I like that. That's funny. Instead of like when the bullet hits the bone, it'd be like when the gong hit.
Oh, dude, that's the song Michael plays all the time. He said when the bullet hits.
No, she's talking about when the gummy hits her. And it's like she wishes she had a gong so she could hit the gong the second that it hits her.
Yeah, I know. I thought you were singing that one song.
I was singing the one
song. Yeah, that's the song.
Oh, boy. Anyways.
Oh, old boy, me.
What? Fact.
Radio.
It's true. It's him.
Howdy.
Yes.
Hi, chat.
Did somebody say bonk? I swear.
Perhaps.
And Jen, you were not the only one that Rob was Walker was dissing, because he said it about me as well. Even Rachel goes, "Oh my God, Armello!" Like she even went like even that, and he's like, "Yeah," and then Wax joins in and it's like, "Oh, that's putts, apple putts," like he was like,
that piece
I had one earbud in so I could listen to the show on my phone while also trying to communicate with the people who were trying in vain to do my stupid blood work, because this could have been done in 5 minutes if they just listened to me do it in the back of the hand, and we'll be in and out of here real quick.
Oh man, I was like,
this is my long sleeves right now. I'm covering the pincushion arms right now.
Yes. So. Richard says, Jen, that's terrible. I watched Rachel's show on tape delay, so can fast forward as much of the a-hole waxed as possible. Haven't heard today's show yet. Oh boy.
Well, you'll see, because they did that. They did that before I showed up on the screen. As soon as I came on, and Rob Walker was a little nicer, and I kept saying, "I love you guys. I love you guys."
I'm gonna tell you guys. You guys are starting to rattle the cage. I'm not really appreciating how you feel about my fellow associates here and others.
Yeah,
they are part of this mob. We are the yes, we are the VC mob. We call the gangs together for a truce.
That's our new nickname now, and I love it.
We're the VC mob.
Yes, it makes my Italian blood very happy.
You know,
I didn't even know there was a VC mob.
I know the VC mob.
I know the VC snobs.
Yeah, and
the VC snobs.
They can go shove a fungo bat up their ass. You baseball people will know what I'm talking. What a fungo bat is, yes. Huh? Or nasty because that's the name of a bootleg. Yeah. Oh my, with the Pictionary.
Yeah, it is what it is. I take it as it comes.
Hold on a minute. What?
I have a video I want to show you, but I don't know if right now is the right time.
You have a video you want to show me, but you're not sure if today. What is it?
It's a Trump video that's really him singing a song. But instead of saying how bizarre, he's saying borders are.
Oh dear God. Trumpy bear, whatever.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from Hillbilly Hell. My second hottie that comes up on here.
Ah, there she is.
Upside down.
Sweetness.
She likes it that way. Anyway.
Hey, baby doll.
Although I wouldn't know, considering I'm still.
Yeah, I wanted everybody to notice my sheared mane. It's
you cut some.
Did you say sheared
I don't see blue in it now. Is the blue gone?
No.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, everybody. We can go and.
But yeah,
nice it.
Spend it.
What made you cut it?
The moon was growing, and that's supposedly when you're supposed to cut your hair. When you want your hair to grow, you cut it when it.
James Farley, you ever want to come down to Northwest Arkansas?
See, in my mind, the longer the better. That's how I feel. I always say that the longer the better.
It's unhealthy if you just keep growing it and never trim it. So you have to.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I'm at the point where I need to do the ends again just to keep it healthy.
Yes. I don't know if you noticed, Jen, but I did finally follow you and subscribe to you last night.
Oh, thank you. I saw you send a dono. Thank you very much for that.
Sure. Anytime. Anytime I can. Huh.
Yeah. Is everything more a little copacetic as of last night? I went to go visit this.
I love that song.
Last night.
Copacetic where?
Yeah, Mom's just been sick.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, just everybody wants to pile up on her and ask her for things and stuff, and it's just getting to be a little bit too much,
The password is pile up.
Anyway, about that, I didn't talk about what's going on. I just hair done.
Oh, now I see the blue. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I thought you went over it. I was like, where'd the blue go? I like the blue.
Yeah, at least it's not blue balls.
Yeah.
What the hell? I just bought that. Give it.
What's up, Wolfie? You remember that song, Paul?
It was Local H you were playing. Local H you were playing, yeah.
Wanna be down. I think I love my feet for now. Wanna be down. I think I get used to it, and it just don't get it. You keep it copacetic, and you learn to understand it now. You're pathetic, and you just don't get it. You keep it copacetic, and you learn to you're so pathetic, but you don't. Well, you don't. Well, you don't. Well, you don't. And you just don't get it. You keep it copacetic, and you learn to you're so pathetic, and you just don't get it. You keep it copacetic, and you learn. Well, you don't. I love that song.
I would not mind getting that. Local H would be a very cool
Local H
to get down here at a rail yard. I know they wouldn't play that, but I think that the '90s people would come.
They
out
should.
Of course, and see Local H.
That's the only song people will know by them.
They the pride of Zion, Illinois, along with the power pop band The Shoes. Yes, those were the only two bands that come out of Zion.
Right.
Right by the nuclear plant. Oh my. Right by Lake Michigan, north of Chicago.
Thank you, Wolfie. Thank you, Oaksy.
Yes.
And everybody in the chat. You guys rock.
Yeah. I was shocked that was Harry. I was like, really? Oh my god, I didn't know you could actually
I've never
do
seen that name before. Wolf
But-
Baby.
Oh, that was really good what Harry did, that song.
Never saw that one.
Then did you think that Harry song's You know, I
King
was kind of
James.
thinking that even without you saying that. I was thinking that as he was playing it.
That's funny.
What's
and
that?
The one that Harry song this morning.
Who
Right.
does that song?
What was the song? Because I didn't get a chance to see the show. If that's what
It's
you're
a song he
talking
did about 12 years ago, he said, and it was
about.
a cross between, it sounded like Warren Zevon-ish style. Warren Zevon
Yeah.
meets Roger McGuinn and Tom Petty, like it's in
Oh,
that
I kinda
realm.
like that idea.
It is. It was really good. I was really impressed with it, and he sang it good, and it was really well written. And it's a shame he didn't get to push it out there. You know?
Yeah, that's a nice musical stew right there.
Yeah.
Mello.
Yes,
If
babe.
you could, possibly. I know you did the Eagles and stuff the other night, but do you do Don Henley? You know,
Yeah, some Don Henley. I've done Heart of the Matter. I've done Boys of Summer. I've done All She Wants to Do Is Dance at one time. I did Dirty Laundry. I've done Sunset Grill. So I've done like a few Don Henleys. That one, the last one I did was like his last hit. There's Always Something Different Now. That song he did around 2000. That's a great
I
song.
know that one.
maybe later play something for Mom and lift her spirits a little.
Aww.
What, of
So-
Don Henley?
Yes.
I'll do that. There we go.
Here you go, Mama.
I haven't played this in a while. I got the call today. I didn't want to hear, but I knew that it would come. Old true friend of ours was talking on the phone. Said you found someone. As I all of that, the troubles we went through, how I lost you, and you lost you. Well, there's voices outside love's open doors. They can go out on heaven and beg for something more. I'm ready to live without you now. But I miss sometimes. I know, less I understand all the things I thought I did. I have to learn again. Been trying to get down to the heart of the battle. My will gets weak. And my friends in the shadows of the thing it's about forgiveness. Forgiveness. Even if you don't love me anymore. Such a graceless age. But I wish sometimes I know inside understand the things I had to do. I went again. Been trying to get down at the heart of the battle, but you can't see. And my friends and scared of the things about goodness, even if you don't love me anymore. Oh, she left. Thank you again.
She left. It might have been that just the connection cut out because she tends to come and go a lot.
Her
I
connection is
struggled with that one too. I struggled with that one. He's not easy to sing. He's a higher register singer.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like I'm at the top of my register. That's why I started out low, but it doesn't sound right when you're singing low sometimes.
Yeah, I know. Even for me, I have a high voice, and he's hard for me to sing. So.
Yeah.
Well,
it's like my musical photographic memory kicks in, and I start having to do it like I hear it, but then I struggle.
See, Oak, here's the thing, right? He says this makes me want to call
Don't do it.
old love. But see, here's the thing, though, right? So it's like you like cover bands. The Dark Desert Eagles play our area and sound excellent. That actually sounds pretty cool.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that, Oaks and Eddie and Wolfie. You guys are the best, man. You really are.
See, that was the thing, though. Speaking of calling an old love, right? So I remember one day I'm sitting there looking through old photographs. This was like a little over 10 years ago, and I'm looking through old photographs, and I came across an old photo of me and Jess, and I'm just sitting here, and I'm like, I wonder how she's doing, So I still had her number, so I called her, and she was like, "That's too funny." And I go, "What's so funny?" She goes, "I don't know, but I was just thinking about you today too." And I'm like, "All right." I said, "I don't know. Let's go chat somewhere." And that's what we did. And next thing you know, we get married. You just never know what the hell's going to happen in life, whether it's good or bad. People come and go for a reason, and the reason sometimes is obvious, and the reason sometimes is not so obvious. Right. And that's the thing. I'm going to get some more coffee, you guys, and then when I come back, we'll explain the title of today.
Okay.
There we go.
So you didn't looking at the title of it, and I'm like, well, the first part seems obvious, but the second part, I don't know.
You didn't want to dress up yet? I thought like the only time we were gonna see you, we were only gonna see you in makeup or in your,
I think that was the intention that I was going to, but it's been a weird day.
I know it's a lot of work too. I don't blame you.
To be fair, I wasn't anticipating a stream today, so I thought I was gonna do it.
Yeah, right.
The video, which I was gonna get ready for, and then Paul told me, "Oh, we're gonna do a stream." I was like, "Okay, then I'll just stand by for that."
Yeah, right.
I was like, I'll probably still do it later for the video because I have to catch up on the last couple days worth of videos that I didn't do yet. So.
Right. The Dark Desert Eagles. I've never heard of them, but they sound like they could be cool. Oh, have a good time, Wolfie. Cook up.
Have a good one, Wolfie. Yes, my son is making some chicken fried steaks.
Nice.
Yeah. With some gravy. Making some gravy. It's all gravy from here. Yes.
I love cooking. I really do. I enjoy cooking so much. I mean, not so much for myself as I do when I have somebody to cook for. It's always a little better.
Oh, he likes to cook. I think I don't know if his dream still would be to have a food truck the way economy is nowadays, but
that would be cool.
I could see him doing that. He'd be having his things.
You ever see that movie Chef with Jon Favreau? No, Chef with Jon Favreau.
Actually, and I don't know
how it has all-star Dustin Hoffman's in it.
Yeah.
What's his name? John Leguizamo's in it. The other guy that was the mafia dude, who was he played another kitchen help. I mean, that movie is damn excellent. Sofia Vergara.
Okay, try that again. Because I heard it too, but I think Jen found
it out. The second my phone starts ringing, I hit.
I get that.
But it's like we're in like red alert stuff right now because
Yeah,
of the
right.
weather, so I can't put it in do not disturb mode in case it's like
Wait a
Wait a
evacuation
minute, what's
or
going
anything.
on over there?
Because of the conditions with the weather being super hot out, but also super windy,
Fires.
it's wildfire weather. So it's like,
Yeah.
especially
We
for
get
the East Coast
wildfires.
Hills, there's an AC alert out right now for basically be on standby just in case. It's like, oh, joy.
So, Richard, I'm an idiot. I don't know about this. Is this brand new, this Garth Brooks lawsuit? Because I haven't heard anything about this.
Oh, I've heard
Oh,
about it. Yeah, Garth Brooks. Yeah, he's in
Yep.
trouble.
He got in
Yep,
trouble. He's being sued by his former hair and makeup person for
What?
battery and sexual assault.
He kept in like harassing her supposedly, like to come into bed and then even have a threesome with him and Trisha. Yeah,
What the hell?
and then
Yeah,
they were on the
he
road together, and they only got one hotel room, and then he walked into the room completely, you know, like, and he was like harassing her, like climbed into bed with her, wasn't like kind of taking no for an answer, and supposedly he says it's all bullshit. You know, and he's going to be vindicated. But we know these celebrities, man. These celebrities, I mean, literally, we're finding out one after another. There's a lot.
Enough for them to know that a lot of them, they're just very entitled that way. So I'm like, I'm not surprised,
I mean,
sadly.
I wouldn't be surprised if you dug into the histories of like Steven Tyler, Gene Simmons, all these guys.
Yeah.
Ozzy, even Ozzy, I bet. Like,
on that one.
Hey, Jen, do you see what I see?
What am I looking for?
What I see?
I'm not pulling it up.
What am I looking for?
Is it in the chat?
Uh-huh.
In the private chat?
Hold on.
No.
Not in private chat. No, hold on.
Well, it's over my head, so. Over my head, I hear music in the air. Over my head, I hear music.
You see it?
I see it.
Now it's gone. Anyways. Oh, yeah, sorry. Put that. That's
nice. I love ribs. I love ribs. Yeah.
Sup, Fred. Hey,
I love a good.
God, what band was it that I remember now. Okay, so we kind of know that, you know, who Fred is. So I forgot to write, and there's a reason why I'm bringing this up, Fred. So there was a musician that passed away, but damn it, Baldacci was his last name. He was the original drummer for the country rock band Hartsfield, which was based out of Chicago. They cut a couple albums for Mercury Records and for Columbia Records. But one of their more recent members of Hartsfield,
and they're still carrying on claiming, Psycho, you know you agreed with me on this topic the other night.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So, but there is a member, though, in Hartsfield currently that is Freddie Dobbs. That is his real band name, and I'm like, if I ever bumped into you again, I was going to tell you, look, there's a band member in Hartsfield named Fred Dobbs. And I'm
any relation to Lou?
Maybe. Who knows? Yes, Top Knot says that.
I'm not familiar with them, but sorry to hear it.
Let's see. Yes, okay. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the Burger King of Wyoming, not just the whole 50 states. Something tells me this may not be such a big whopper, but that's okay.
I love that avatar.
Look, and lo and behold, should I be the McDonald's Wyoming then? Well, you know, that's totally up to you. I would either rally around that or maybe just get with Wendy and see what you can deal with.
You seen the
Johnny L. Our buddy Johnny L.
Good old Johnny.
I'm going to pull this up anyway. So here's the thing, okay? We all have our own things, good or bad. Billy, I do like Billy Spleen in the actual avatar. I do like that picture because I think I know where that came from, that picture.
You do.
We listen, I don't expect, let me explain here, okay? I'm just me. I don't expect people to go off and root for me. I don't expect people to defend me. And yes, I know certain people that have been on other broadcasts when my name has been brought up said nothing, and I'm like, whatever. I'm not. Did I? Wait a second, okay? Just let me. So I'm saying though, I have seen some things from different people, and I'm like, that's not anybody's job, is to go off and keep me from getting put under a bus or something. Life is life. I really don't give a shit. That's all I was gonna say. Garth Brooks' biggest fan is Garth Brooks. You betcha. I hate to say that. That's true, and I think it's been like that. Well, ever since he got that big fat contract, and then. Do you guys remember when Walmart was carrying all those Garth Brooks box sets?
Oh yeah.
They went down to $5. Oh, there was like what's that?
Isn't he where I got my guitar too? Because he had that guitar deal at Walmart.
Maybe. I didn't know you got a Garth Brooks guitar. Oh, I like. See, it's not JFK, it's JFL, aka Johnny L. Johnny L.
He rebranded.
Oh, did he? And
that's actually him. That's actually him.
I do like the jukebox thing. That's kind of cool, though, Johnny.
He played my songs on his show. Yeah, he did his doo-wop cafe. I went over there, and all my requests.
Lose my grandpa.
He even announced me on the radio and everything. That was really nice of you, Johnny.
Johnny L. Oh boy, I am okay. I'm kind of done now with this, and this is the first time in psycho history.
You blocking him?
You're actually blocking somebody.
I took him.
Timed him out.
I can't take it. No, I went. That's
good.
Sorry,
Idiot, don't you know that it's wrong?
I can tell. I am thick-skinned. I've said this, but I'm not going to put up with nonsense. I can't. You know, you people don't even know what's in this psychotic head of mine. You don't, whether it's good or bad, you don't want. I'll take you out, and not for dinner. Maybe to go sleep with the fishes in some concrete booths.
Yeah.
But
I was pretty sure this person's A, fake, and B, they're just talking crap over there anyway. Because I don't see you agree.
I don't. You know what? Like I said, I really don't care. So. And that's all right, because there'll be other ones that'll show up anyway. Just because
it's like whack-a-mole.
Carl's, yeah. You know what? That's right. West Side of Mississippi.
I don't do normal streams
Carl's
anymore
Jr.,
on my
right?
channel. I got tired of playing whack-a-mole.
Vinyl Gorilla. Yeah, I've never, because Carl's Jr. and Hardee's are the same damn thing, I'm told, except Carl's Jr. maybe has one or two more different food items than Hardee's does. I guess just to keep. That's what I thought. I thought
they were
Hey, Lisa, how are you, sweetheart?
Carl's Jr. expert. I can't even talk today.
Yeah, I thought it was just regional. Like West Coast has Carl's and East Coast has.
Well, you'll have to go take Burger King. You'll have to go and it is Friday, so maybe if you send him a whaler, see what I did there. Maybe you can find him.
We had something called Carl's Jr.
It's been around since last month. See that's the thing.
Really?
Though. Wait a minute, you have Carl's Jr. in Jersey?
Yeah, Carl's Jr.
See, I don't have any damn. They took all the Hardee's out of both counties. We do not have any Hardee's whatsoever. And I don't know why, because damn those.
We had a Hardee's.
They took our Arby's away, and I'm still sad over it.
Really? They took the
we got Arby's. We still got Arby's.
Taco Bell, which I can't even eat. So I'm like, damn it.
We even got Roy Rogers. You ever have Roy Rogers?
No, but I've heard of it.
Roy Rogers is actually from the Roy Rogers, the cowboy. He started a restaurant a long time ago. He would actually make appearances at ones, and we still have one. We have two actually around here.
So does he still have the trigger meal?
The trigger meal?
I think so.
Oh, I just got the joke.
Yeah, no, they do have something called the trigger or something, I think, though.
After you eat the trigger meal, it's not going to be happy trails to the bathroom. See, that's also a Van Halen. I just turned that into. See, none of you people know what this ADD brain's going to have coming out.
And that's the beauty of it.
I know, right?
Fact.
Okay, you know what?
Fact line on Rachel's yesterday.
All right.
I know, right?
This is what I'm doing with you. I decided I'm being semi-benevolent. Okay,
Good.
Semi. We'll see what happens.
You was on the last one, like chill.
Roy Rogers rules. See, I need to.
Roy Rogers does rule, man. They make the best roast beef. They're like Arby's, but better than Arby's.
Doyle rules.
My son's yelling O'Doyle rules. If you watch Adam Sandler, you know what that is.
But I think they're a step above Arby's. Arby's is good. Roy Rogers is better. But they're similar.
Yeah,
I don't have Roy Rogers out here, so.
See, and the thing is, okay, is that
we don't have In-N-Out back out here either, and I want an In-N-Out burger.
It tastes like shit. It's overcooked. It's basically
really.
Yeah,
really. I loved it when I went. I was like, wow, these are good.
That is depressing because
maybe they're changing because a lot of them do change.
I've had it several times at different locations. It's been the same deal every time. So I'm just like,
no, but as time goes in, because when I tried it, it was literally 15 years ago. So as time goes on with cost cutting, the pink slime that they add into all these fast food places and stuff. That's why I haven't eaten McDonald's in 15 years. Literally, I won't eat McDonald's.
Elvin.
Look it up. They have double R burgers are the best. That's with ham. Good. It's a burger patty with ham on there, and it's phenomenal. It's with just regular ham, cooked ham, but sliced thin, like cold cut ham. It's fantastic.
Go for that.
You can make that yourself. Next time you do it, I've done it myself. Just make a burger and put some ham on it. It's awesome. It's like bacon would be.
Hey son, if you next time you want to make burgers, I'll go get some like ham. Deli ham, and we'll put it on.
Yeah.
Now I'm hungry to try this.
And you fry the ham. You get the ham fried a little bit to give it the char marks on it and stuff. I'm telling you, so good. The kind of way you would do Taylor ham. It's better than like Taylor ham. Have you had Taylor ham?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really know what Taylor ham is.
Pork roll.
I've heard of pork roll. I might have.
It's a New Jersey thing. Like they export pork roll out of New Jersey. It's a roll, kind of like a salami kind of thing. Okay. It's all done with ham parts. Really, it's like ham. It's a salami of ham. That's the only way I can think of it. But it's so good. People do it and fry it up like Spam.
See,
it's like Spam quality.
Never mind. We're not going to go there. Spam. So instead of beats and feet, it'd be snout and feet. See, snout.
Yeah, right. But it's beloved. I mean, people will actually ship it out to other places around the world because it's the only place that they can get it is here. It's crazy. I can't believe it either.
See, now I want to go to a damn Roy Rogers.
Oh, dude, if you ever come out to Jersey, dude.
Are still along the Garden State Parkway, correct?
Yes, that's true.
Fat Burger was fire. I don't even know what a Fat Burger is. I'm an idiot on that.
That's another place.
Yes.
Did you ever hear Fuddruckers?
Yes, and we had one the first couple of years that I lived down here near Fayetteville. I got to go in there about maybe 2 times before they finally just Fuddruckers went under, and that was the end of Fuddruckers.
Yeah, it was so sad because they had to cut some meat and they put it in the grinder, and you have the freshest burger you could have.
It's almost midnight. Okie says, "Easy with the food temptations." We'll go smoke a bowl,
sorry.
and
right. I'm about to.
Yes. If you order a large French fry from Roy Rogers, it comes in a cardboard gun holster.
Yes, it does. Oh, it's so cool. The thing about Roy Rogers is they're good with their burgers. The double R burger is really good, but they're really known for their roast beef. Their roast beef is just like to die for.
Lisa, now I'm going to say this. They were going out of business, and now I guess they got through the bankruptcy.
They closed the one by us. They closed the Red Lobster.
Yeah, they were going to close the one in Rogers. Now, here's the weird part, right? So across from that Red Lobster, which is next to the Olive Garden, was the
we got one.
Shake. They shut the Steak and Shake down, but I'm going to tell you.
We don't have that.
That Steak and Shake used to be, years ago, it was really good. Then the last few times that I went, even my son and I, that was the last time I ever went. They used to have cheap breakfast. Okay, they really did. And we went there, and it was very underwhelming. But before that, when Jess was alive, the last couple of times that either I went with her or her and her brother and me, we'd sit there, and I remember each time there was some bullshit went down. One time, the manager was chewing out an associate. Another time, the associate was throwing so many expletives, I kind of had enough. And normally,
Right.
I'm near the kitchen. Everybody can hear. And I said, "Excuse me, but I'm not hopefully going to get charged for the dinner theater that I'm getting here, am I?" As soon as I said that, and I was the only one that did, the management, hi, I'm Kenny Roger Roasters.
These are original. I have a couple of them. Here's one. I'm going to be putting these up for sale.
It had bits of Kenny Rogers in every.
These are very rare though, like because they all closed. They're not. I don't think there's any more left.
I don't think so either. And Randy, I tell you, anybody that lives near Melrose Park, Illinois, that is the only Boston market in the state. I found that out recently.
These are all doubles. Yeah, these are all doubles.
I cannot move this damn thing today for the life of me. Yeah, I'm going backwards. Yeah, but see, okay, here's the thing, right? So I go for the.
I like Olive Garden
every time. I've had the
Olive
chicken
Garden's pretty
parm.
good.
I thought the chicken parm was all right. Okay, I probably could make. I guess if I wasn't lazy, I could probably eat chicken parm, make my own chicken parm. Not everybody eats seafood every day, and that's really, really true. I kind of almost have to be in the mood.
Long John Silver's was here.
What's that?
I said I would if Long John Silver's was on.
My son says he would eat seafood every day if the Long John Silver's didn't shut down. But you know what? There is none in the 2 counties around us, okay? But hey, I had that at one point, Mello.
Really?
That Ravi Shankar.
Yeah, I'm going to put it up. It's still in the original shrink, too.
Yes.
Like, really great shape. That's going on eBay. 16mm Kingdom.
We got, yes, in the hood. In the hood. I need to go back to the hood. That's what Lisa says.
You got Popeyes where you are?
Okay, so we had 2 locations, and then the tornado took it took out the one. I don't even know. They boarded it up. I just wish they would tear it down and just start over. That's what they got to do.
That fever that people had about their sandwich or whatever, that chicken sandwich that like were lined.
It wasn't great.
I did not like it. I thought it was too salty. I was like, what is up with this? This is what people are crazy about?
Well,
I was like, Chick-fil-A blows it away.
Maybe it depended on the Popeye employee that happened to be making the chicken
Maybe.
sandwich that day.
Yeah, but the breading was so salty. Like, Kentucky Fried Chicken has their own breading, and that's their signature thing. The breading around Popeyes was just salty as like F.
Yeah, the sandwich was overdone, she says. The Church's chicken, okay. I didn't like it, but
never heard of that.
Oh yeah,
Phenomenal in Chicago.
Yeah, in Chicago. Yeah, they had them in Chicago. We had so in like where I lived, of course, we had the Colonel back when the Colonel was good. Then we had Church's and Brown's Chicken, which oh boy, the Brown's Chicken murders. Crispy treat. If you're there and you're bored, go type up Brown's Chicken murders for Illinois, and you're going to see a very sad old story that happened. And that location lasted there for many, many years. But if I remember correctly,
it's on my birthday. It's a day later, January 8th, 1993. Oh my God. The Brown Chicken Massacre was a mass murder that occurred on January 8th, 1993 in Baton, Illinois, when 2 robbers shot and killed 7 employees at a Brown's Chicken fast food restaurant.
Yep.
Wow.
Yes. But fuggers.
Hey, Dead Wax, what's up, buddy?
You see, we could have Buttfuggers fudge along with.
Let me ask you something up.
Squirrel butter.
Paul, are you familiar with something like as an open face sandwich called a hot brown? Are you familiar with those?
That don't sound right.
Don't say it.
It's called a hot brown. It's like it's from the Brown Hotel in St. Louis. How far are you away from St. Louis, Missouri?
About 5.5 hours. What are you talking about, though?
It's called the Hot Brown. It's an open-faced sandwich with turkey and provolone, and it was from the Brown Hotel in St. Louis, Missouri. They invented this world-famous sandwich. I saw it on a show, and I've always wanted to try it. I've never tried it.
how hoity-toity of
But
St.
I thought
Louis.
maybe you being close
What
to
are you
that area
laughing
that
at, Jed?
I thought maybe it was like a staple, like in all your restaurants or something,
I
like
mean,
you
I've had
know.
open-faced turkey sandwiches, but never with provolone. That sounds
I made the
interesting.
mistake of searching a hot brown on Urban Dictionary.
What's it say?
Mistakes
tell
were
us.
made. Performing analingus on a person with poor oral or with poor anal hygiene, especially after the person has been working out.
Oh, it's not like a hot
Mistakes
Carl.
were made. I regret my life decisions of searching that.
KFC is. I hate it.
Oh no,
I used
I
to
don't like
love their
KFC.
chicken.
it's the worst one.
It used to be
Honestly, I
so
was sad.
good.
They just closed this year, the Boston Market
Yes.
that we had. I like them a lot.
I'm
Actually.
sorry about your Boston Market getting shut down. We
I
had
was
one in
upset.
Crystal Lake, and I don't think I ever when we had it. I remember that once in a while, my
There's a
mom and
third
dad,
one.
because my dad worked in the
Fourth.
town, and he'd bring it home.
Yeah.
And it'd be like,
I love
hey,
their
if you're going to be
chicken.
around,
Oh,
I'll be bringing Boston
so good.
Market. So,
The best pot pies too. Their pot pies are
yes,
fantastic.
and yeah, I'm not a big pot pie. Oh God,
Oh.
look at this one.
There's
I
a
do
couple-
too.
There's
I
really
lay a hot brown every
different
morning.
definitions, and all of them are making me question my
Honestly.
life choices.
Oh my God,
There's
Lisa, wait a minute. McDonald Massacre in '84? Oh no. Now we have to
If
compare
you-
massacres.
If
What
you
town
look
was
on,
that, Lisa? Hey, David.
hey David,
I accidentally.
sub rocker.
Where is it?
But you know, I know that like there's a show on YouTube. It's called Sandwiches that you will like, and it goes around the country and every like it was done in like the 2000 early 2000s. It was like a cable like PBS show almost, and they would go around from place to place of different around the country. In Texas, of Texas barbecue sandwiches, and in Maine they have these lobster sandwiches that were really like famous, and I forget the name of a couple. Some that use like it's called chip beef. You know, like different sandwiches in different places that are amazing. Like with the way Philadelphia is with cheesesteaks.
The password is mushy sushi.
You want the alternate hot brown definitions,
Gross. I was so close to sharing a Bowie birthday.
but not
Damn.
quite. Off by a bit. Do you want the alternate definitions?
Hang on a second. It was in San
I was right. Isidro.
San Sidro. Okay. 21 people killed, 19 wounded. A man went crazy and shot up a McDonald's. My God.
Wow.
That's insane for 80.
That's insane.
Yes, please, with the alternative thingamajigs. For the hot brown.
There's several of them. Fair warning.
Go on.
The next
Oh
one now.
no. I'm getting ready for this one.
You're making it worse by comment. A sex act in which one individual practices fellatio while another is on the toilet defecating immediately after the toilet, stands up and front to back wipes his ass on the fellatio giver's face. The hot brown is named There's more.
Oh God, no.
That's as gruesome as it gets.
Late night turkey dish of Louisville, Kentucky. This urban meaning for the term is considered the most authentic because it is hot brown, said to represent the Mornay sauce of the famous dish. And the example given, I wonder what this prostitute would charge me for a hot brown.
What philiac like that?
And then the next one down has a couple different ones. 1, preparing a heated dish using fecal matter. 2, defecating someone's photo.
That's Marina Abramovich bullshit right there, man.
Another one, pooping in bed after midnight and then rolling over on top of your partner while they're sleeping.
Oh, an Amber Heard.
That's like that spirit cooking shit.
Look, James says that's on the AccuCheck Ultimate Edition. Yes.
Yeah, right, James.
Also,
James.
hot brown.
Thank you, James and Lisa and everybody. You killed it, son. You killed it. Oh, please do. Look, he's getting Fred's talking about changing it to Hot Brown Records. Yes. I don't know if he's vomiting or what, or he's
all of
choking.
these
I don't know
being
what.
Hot Brown.
Maybe it's both. Stop right now, or Renee will be in here.
I'll give you a minute. The scrupulous fact that after ingesting a hot and greasy meal, the male in the reverse cowgirl position during the shower, despite the menacing rumble of the female's stomach growling, and when the male is unsuspicious and focused, the female unleashes a volcanic hot and liquidy mess of diarrhea upon the unsuspecting male.
Oh, the Vince McMahon method.
Yeah, right. I seen a video one time. It was so disgusting where a guy literally was standing in front of another guy and he bent over in front of the dude's face and literally he was like a shark because it was just like the guy was sitting there waiting for the guy's face and all of a sudden went and sprayed all over him. He's like, he's like getting a mist of like
the first time I used StreamYard.
I couldn't believe it, man. The guy was like acting like he was getting a mist of perfume or something. He was
that
like,
guy had pink eye for 2 years.
It's so disgusting, so depraved.
Another one? Go on.
Oh my God. I'm sorry I brought it up. We were talking about food.
The Kentucky Hot Brown, an act of revenge perpetrated by defecating in the victim's car. Preferably, this will happen at the beginning of a hot, sunny day, allowing the payload to rise to a perfectly hideous level before being discovered.
This is award-winning television, ladies and gentlemen. This stream, after it is done, is getting sent to the Live Stream Hall of Fame under the What the Fuck division.
There's also
that just took away all my hunger.
See, you can thank Jen and the Urban Dictionary for.
Oh my God, that's like mind scarring.
But the aim on Hot Brown is to give someone an orgasm with such intensity that they lose control of their sphincter and shit.
That's like fucking the shit out of them.
Jen, look at Eddie's comment. Look at below me here. Below, I said. Look at it. Look at it.
Whoa.
What image is that? There's nothing innocent about me. Lisa, I feel your pain.
I was planning waffles for breakfast. Oak said.
I'm scared to look.
I think he's making a hot brown right now. There, Bello is.
Lisa wants me to look for open face sandwich. Okay,
yes,
just gaining my composure.
Open face sandwich. Jen is one of a kind. Guess
I'm going for round 3.
Could you imagine if Jen had twin?
What?
I said, could you imagine if Jen had a twin? Because James goes, Jen's one of a kind. I said, could you imagine if Jen had a twin?
Yeah,
I have 2 brothers that are twins.
I pretended I had one, and it was almost like a split personality disorder, trying to pretend I was the opposite one on alternating days until I eventually was like, I don't have a fucking twin. This is too hard.
Hey, it works on soap operas.
Did you have a boyfriend named Ron Glass too? Anyway, so
no, it was George Glass anyway.
George Glass, son of a bitch.
The first one that comes up, a sandwich you make for somebody with an open face. They can't figure out how to close their mouth. You give them an open face sandwich. Lame. This one's. Oh no. When a woman leaves the vacuum pad on top of a trash can, usually in a bathroom, for everyone to see.
Oh my God.
Oh no, it gets worse.
What?
The female version of teabagging. The naked vagina goes right on a person's nose. The name originates from the appearance of some vagina.
That's right, Lisa.
Terminology anyway, it's a vulva, but whatever. But anyway. Oh no! The act of spreading a partner's butt cheeks and filling the crack with semen and then eating it.
Wow.
Imagine that. An open face sandwich is when you fart while wearing no pants, boxers, or underwear, so being bare, naked, or nude, and you can smell it from a far distance away, like another room.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Can I compel you?
There is a sexual maneuver where the female is positioned in a stance on the ground, pelvis facing skyward. The male squats over and defecates upon her vulva, creating an open face sandwich.
Oh my God.
And Lisa still says she wants a open hot face sandwich now.
There's an open face sandwich relationship.
Yipes.
Did we
What?
not know?
Go on. Yes, we're already down a path. Yeah, we're down a rabbit hole now. We're done. Keep going.
When two single people spend as much time together as a pair in a relationship but aren't sexually involved with each other, the term applies best to opposite-sex pairs or same-sex pairs where at least one is homosexual. At least one in a... Okay, whatever. It also applies to situations where one party wants the pair to be sexually involved, as in half of an open-face sandwich waiting to be exposed for the other to be on top of it, and for their meat and other juicy to be smushed together and mixed. Friend zone.
Wow.
That's a really difficult way of just saying friend zoned.
Yeah.
Wow. Part of that was from coughing from the weed. Part of that was just repulsion.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, I know.
Where's the mellow now?
Wow. Honestly, my stomach is in knots now.
I'll get you some.
Yes, Wolfie. Yes, I am taking requests.
It's called Ricola.
Yeah, I have Ricola downstairs, but they won't help you though that far away.
Yeah.
So you want me to look something up? I'll look it up.
Nice,
gross.
James.
That's so gross.
This is my favorite
nice,
thing
James.
lately.
I can see clearly now. The phlegm is gone.
Gross. Fred's going up. Is she reading this out of a penthouse form from '82?
Yeah, I know, right?
I bring all my sandwiches to the subway, bitch. Oh, God.
Wow.
All right, Wolfie, what is the request? What do you want me to look up? What seemingly innocent thing am I looking up that's no doubt going to be horrifying?
That takes the cake, I'll tell you.
Any request? Oh, wait a minute. What next? Hamburgers on Urban Dictionary?
Hold on, I'm looking.
Too late, Lisa. Too late. You can't retract it. It is now.
Oh, no.
A sandwich that wanted to be cool, so it took steroids and became the super delicious massive pile of awesome that many humans eat to this very day. That literally just is a hamburger, though.
That's lame.
Lame. Hold on, let's see.
This is the bottom, so you can only go up.
Wolfie Baby says, never understood origin of, and I'm not going to say it because the kid's in here.
That's like similar to Dirty Sanchez and Hot Carl are similars.
Hamburger, you put the penis between the tits and the girl sucks the penis.
What does it say for Hot Carl?
I just told you what a hot Carl is, but I'll look it up. Get their word.
No, you looked up Hot Brown. Hot Carl is its own terminology.
I can't tell you what it is, but I'll look it up.
1.7K. K is another word.
So for a hot Carl, mostly everyone is wrong. A hot Carl is the act of putting saran wrap over the face and taking a dump on it. Anal to oral is called a rusty trombone. Dumping on the chest is a Cleveland steamer, and anal to tit fucking is a chili dog. If you have the squirts and can attain maximum heat and force a hole through the saran wrap and onto the skin or mouth, and awarded extra points, Carl would be.
I thought the Carl was gently laying a log under the nose. That's what a log, like a log, like take like you take like a log and you put it like right under the nose.
It's a
and it's called gently. You got to do it gently, very gently, like you lay it on.
Abe Lincoln used to do that to Mary, his wife.
Yeah, but doing the gently part is what separates it from everything else.
Oh my God.
Because they emphasize that. I guess you're supposed to pinch it while you're actually extruding it, and you gently lay it down. It's like fresh from the pipe.
With
Lord!
He says I'm going to be a dud.
Oh my God!
A rusty trombone. Yes, Louis
I
Armstrong.
hate to
and
ruin it
Glenn
for you,
Miller.
but you and I are both already too old to be nuns, so I've already looked it up. But
Aw.
Man, we went from chip beef to beef chip.
There you go. There's your Halloween thing. You can be a sexy nun next Halloween. After the goth thing. Oh God!
Boy, the show took a turn for. Cannot predict what the show is going to be about. Honestly,
I probably lost. I don't care, but I almost lost 10
no,
viewers to all
look up
this.
hot dog.
yeah, you know what, Paul, you're going to have to change the name of this. You got to change the name of the stream to "Let's Spend the Night Together with Poops in Baton Rouge."
Nice.
Hot dog, the name for a small dick that's the size of a hot dog. The fact that having a little wiener is the most common in the Ross, Ohio area. Wait, well, that is so oddly specific. Who are they insulting?
Wow.
All right. And on that note, who's here from Rossville? No, I'm kidding. Hey, she's back.
Springfield, anybody?
Yeah.
Somebody said copper penny. Let me look up
she's
copper
back.
penny.
Foreseeing yourself coming.
Let's see. Copper
And yes, you probably should choose your partners carefully, Lisa. That's right.
Oh no. Copper penny. The acidic taste of one's ass.
Ooh.
Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Lick the copper penny. It's basically exactly what it sounds like given the other one. I'm not even going to bother reading that. Yeah, literally all of these just go to that. They knew what they were asking.
You know, back then when they, like in the old timey 1800s or something, it'd be called like a half penny or a hat or like a 2-cent piece. You're the JJ is as large as a 2-cent piece.
Half penny, 2 penny, where do you stand?
New coin collectors, or how about this one? Your honey hole is as large as a Morgan dollar. You coin collectors
Gorilla,
are going,
there is no brown hot dog in there, surprisingly. I just searched it.
What a relief.
Yeah, at this point, that is a relief.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen? Shannon
didn't even want to be part of that conversation.
Well, I figured maybe she was going to go make some brown hot dogs. I have no tire clue.
Yeah, but she had people in the background. Like, imagine like she's serving. But imagine she's serving guests and Jen's reading about, hot browns while people are like walking by.
Her guests and her family are just like Shannon, except they're just a little bit different depravities. Anyways, so Jen, how many entries do we officially have in the Urban Dictionary? Was it 3?
Check. I think there are 4 at this point.
Yeah, we need
Getting very analytical now.
1, 2,
hey, Sean.
5.
5.
Well, I want to go down.
And relay the score. Could you relay them again, please, for people that maybe
one of them apparently is a dupe, so I can unpublish one of them because Magic Pumbaa for some reason went up twice.
But can you imagine, like, the people that had to actually? But wait a minute, for these things to even get defined, somebody had to go through some of these things and say, yeah, that's a hot steamer, that's a black canary, that's a 72.
The 4 that I have on here are Inside Relative Grand Slam, Rim Shot Job, Corn Cat, and Magic Pumbaa.
Somebody invented the rim shot job. And just think, the first people that did it, how did they get it how did they get it to where those people heard about it? That means it made it around, like around the town and around the block and around.
That term here, Mello.
Say what?
What we invented.
We invented?
Yes. Yes, this show.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
With like 5% input from me. Yes, these 2 ladies created those terms on this show right here.
Wow, all right.
I know.
Oh, you want me to look at Paul McCartney? Okay.
Yeah, but just think, though, there are things like we're talking about, the Cleveland Steamer and stuff. Like, that made it famous enough to where it's on Urban Dictionary.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, no, Lisa, but that does sound funny. Are you done with your Teddy Grand Slam? Good. Let's go to the dumpster back outside. Is Rusty Clamshell on there? James Farley's asking.
Clamshell. Oh, my God. I got a whole poster in one of the other buildings that I have here that's like a 50, it's done in drawings, and it's like, it looks like, street sign, people, but they're doing like positions.
So
And
my
it's like,
favorite definition for Paul McCartney on page 1 of the results, there's 5 pages, by the way.
Oh,
The
no.
Beatle who fucked 500 to 600 girls in the 60s.
It was more than that, I think.
Yeah.
wouldn't doubt it, man. You're talking Paul McCartney.
Oh, God, here we go with the fucked up ones. Paul McCartney, when you stick a Skittle down someone's ass and suck it back out. And then the example given of it in sentence. Charles gave Jenny the most ballin' Paul McCartney ever. Why did it have to be my name in the pie?
What's a Gene Simmons?
I'm not sure I want to know.
That's gonna have something to do with tongues, I know. I'm gonna give you a Gene Simmons, baby. Remember Vince McMahon used to have a name for every dildo? If it was a black dildo, it was an Ahmed Johnson.
Oh my God.
If it was a big one, it's an Andre. I'm gonna give you the Andre the Giant.
Paul McCartney.
Here's the Ultimate Warrior.
Time out. A penis with no balls. Hey, did you score with that chick last night? You wouldn't believe it. When I got pants off, she had a Paul McCartney. I had to get out of there. Or, I thought the bounce was up on his toes. He was a total Paul McCartney. He was afraid to break up that fight.
Come on, baby, strap on that Sid Vicious.
Oh no, there's another.
Before I give you the...
It's when you're getting fucked off by a chick, or when you load, you go into autopilot while you're left, or with your left, while saying beep beep and beep beep in rhythm, and when you finally splooge on her face, you shout, yeah!
Oh my God.
Oh my God, man.
Be mad. I wouldn't even be mad if that happened. I'd be too busy.
Oh my God. That's worse than a wreck the model Martel. Oh, don't let me sink an Ivan Putski on you.
Oh God. She says that's the best one you came up with. Ah, right. I know that one. Oh, yes.
This is some show, man. This is some show, boy.
Yeah.
My favorite part, at one point on AOL Instant Messenger, I had the screen name Beetle Beep Beep.
Beetle Beep Beep.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. It was my secret one my dad didn't know about.
Oh my. Now don't. Then why the hell are you? Oh God. Why did you say it? Don't look at it.
Oh no. You can go through every name with that way.
I think I need to look up the other 3 Beatles first.
Oh God.
What's the name of it? This is an Urban Dictionary. What's the name of the site?
Just Urban Dictionary.
Urban Dictionary.
UrbanDictionary.com?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I never heard of it. I never went on it.
Forever.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I've heard of it. I just never been on it.
Well,
I know. I've been. There's an Ebonics. I know there's an Ebonics translator.
Oh dear God, that doesn't surprise me either.
That's hysterical. That's hysterical.
How about Michael Jackson? Oh, I bet you it involves one glove.
Oh man.
And his nose falling off.
So far, first page is all just like being literal, so I'm ignoring those because obviously.
Tito, get me a tissue.
There's got. Oh come on! There's got to be some fun ones for John, right?
Lemonade, that cool, refreshing drink.
3 pages in is just the literal answer. I'm so disappointed with people. We may need to come up with a John Lennon one if no one has a good one.
I'm gonna buy all your socks. The hee is when you I can't say that to kids in the room. You guys can take that.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna get some more coffee. You go look for that.
If there's no good ones for John by page 5, I'm giving up on John and looking up Michael Jackson.
Oh no.
Oh yes. I'm terrified to think what they've put for Michael.
Oh my God, I can't even imagine. I wonder who compiles all these. It's just unbelievable, the work that goes into
whatever
some
people
stuff.
submit.
Yeah, but somebody's got to maintain it. You know what I mean? Like, because somebody will erase stuff, or somebody's got to actually.
It's not like Wikipedia like that, where others can erase. No. You can submit.
Right.
They have to add it, but other people can't take yours down.
Right. But that's what I mean. Somebody's maintaining that to ensure that that doesn't happen. But even the submission process, that's just funny as anything. I can only imagine. And how do you verify it? You know what I mean? Like you're submitting something.
They want to make sure that it's. I don't know what their standards is. The stuff that I've submitted, I don't know how low that bar must be.
You gotta like send a video or a picture to show example what it is.
No, you don't.
Oh, that would be gruesome.
A form that asks for the word, your definition of the word, and then use it in a sentence, and that's all you have to do. You can submit any damn thing you want. You should submit AccuJack, but
yeah, I know, right?
Could you imagine this being done like an adult spelling bee? And it's just like, can you spell, like, AccuJack? All right, used in a sentence, it's, and then just, yeah.
Oh,
the first annual.
Are literal too. I'm disappointed.
The first annual Psychoplatter Urban Dictionary spelling bee.
Bet you I'd win.
Probably. Is a melody in there? I think it's Italian. Yes.
The best thing. God bless you, sweetheart.
Lonely man who plays Dungeons and Dragons. I feel offended.
I'm checking
Roll your 20-sided die. I want John Lennon
the first one to come up for John Lennon, a guy who likes trains a little too much.
Yikes. Choo-choo.
That should be the Michael Jackson's thing.
John Lennon is leaving your beautiful wife and child. Well, it's true, though. You're not wrong there. I
was expecting stuff like that.
Yeah. You know what? Just like John, nobody told me there'd be tastes like these.
Yeah, no doubt. Wow,
okay.
wow.
I'm gonna let her take a break a minute here, finally, so that I can go off and explain today's title. Not that anybody.
There you go.
That's okay. This gives her a breather. So yes, you get to look at my ugly face. So the title today, let's spend the night together with Blonz in Baton Rouge. Now, I hate to say this, no vinyl today. I did go look, okay, and the vinyl that I saw, like I said, I found 50s country singles, but nothing rockabilly. There just wasn't really anything good in the albums. But I did come across a book and 2 CDs I wanted to show you. Oh God, wait a minute. Before I tell you that, though, as someone would go, breaking news.
Breaking news.
Thank you.
No, she did not. They were saggy and gross.
Well, but I think back in the early part of the relationship, not afterwards. All
I'm
right.
talking about in the early part of the relationship.
I didn't think so.
Virgin's cover. They were saggy.
Yeah, you're right. I
don't think so. I thought Yoko had a pretty decent figure. Honestly, she had a decent body.
He probably did a bunch of things over you. Anywho, so 2007. I don't think she's wrote a bunch of books, but I've never came across this one, so I cannot wait for some future disaster piece theater.
Yes.
For Pamela DeBars.
Oh,
let's spend the night together.
I didn't know there was a second one.
Well, this is from 2007, so it's
okay. Yeah, that's newer.
Backstage secrets of rock muses and super groupies. So I mean, and just look at that. Look at that picture. She's a cutie, though. She's a cutie.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can. And of course,
you're not getting that close to the rock stars. Right. You're not getting that close to the rock stars unless you're a looker.
Let's see here. I'm trying. Okay, now I feel very okay. I'm going to show you this. I don't know who Cherry Vanilla is. But somehow she's got a picture of Cherry Vanilla. Okay. That almost sounds like somebody that could have been in Warhol's gang. Maybe she was.
Sounds like somebody who should be friends with Little Sweet.
Or Cherry Curry.
With Rufus Wainwright. Wainwright.
Rufus.
I'm sorry, the Liza and Judy fans are like, fuck Rufus. We have our reasons.
Patty D'Arbonville, Melanie Griffith, and me.
All right.
Plaster caster. If you want my love, just ask her.
Let's see. I'm trying to come up with some more here. I mean, they're
There's
all
probably a lot of
scandalous.
no-namer guys, like second-tier celebrities and
with
things.
ex-husband Ron Keel.
She was married to Ron Keel?
I don't guess so. At one point,
Wow.
it says with ex-husband Ron Keel.
He did a good version of Springsteen's "Because of the Night."
With
I remember.
Pay Me Down a Faster Pussycat.
Yep.
We have no fear of not talking about hair metal and hard rock and heavy metal on this show. It is one of my favorite genres.
No.
Which, by the way, is going to be the rest of this in a second here. Hang on.
Nice.
Okay, well, I guess if you're going to have a book, you might as well have Elvira in here.
Hell
There you
yeah.
go.
And she must have just got in here. So,
And of course, what do you get? 10%?
yes,
you have
10,
to come
maybe
back on
more than
Monday.
10%.
Yeah.
I usually ask.
That's why I wanted to drop it off tonight.
All right, 11%.
Jimmy Page.
I know with everything that we
Jimmy
get
Page.
be a problem.
Yeah.
All right, 12. We'll make it 12.
know
Iggy Pop.
they're not interested in her.
Wow.
That's before he spread the peanut butter.
That
on the
looks like, that
wrong
didn't even look like that. That looked like Jamie, what's his name from Warren?
It
Jamie
kinda
Lane.
does it kind of
It
does.
really
a little
does.
bit,
I
doesn't
thought it was Janie Lane.
Yeah.
know. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Shenanigan, I muted you for a little bit.
Nah.
Okay. So here's a picture of, I'm assuming me. It says me and Sweet Connie. If you remember, she had the show. It's a natural fact.
Yeah. Sweet Connie. Doing her act.
For
Okay. Let's see. With Paul Stanley of KIF, February 1988.
I'm just letting you know. I know the
Wow.
Oh boy. Okay, let's see. I'll show you guys. Here's one last one I'll show you. Woody Harrelson. I don't know who Margaret Moser and Willie Nelson. So yeah. So
Nice.
So that's the book, right? Then you get. So I found some CDs today. There was like a little CD tower, you know, the one that you can put on the floor and it stands up.
Oh, yeah.
Well, somebody just threw a bunch of CDs in there, and I
Wow.
never saw the cover of this before. This here happens to be Blonz, Blonz. Now, I never.
Blonz. I've heard of them. Yeah, I've heard of them.
This is the only album they ever did. This is from 1990. Band was formed in Atlanta in '86. Only album that they did, produced by Steve Walsh and Phil Ehart of Kansas, and engineered by Brendan O'Brien.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so Blonz. That, like I said, is and you know, and when you got like pictures like that, you know, you start going, this could be good. I don't know. And
Yeah,
then,
you don't know until you play it.
so let's spend the night together with Blonz, and then Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge is
Shake Your
great.
Soul.
Yep, I remember them.
They're from Pearl River, Louisiana. They formed in '86, broke up in '91 after the second album. This is their first.
went and saw Buckethead.
Saw Buckethead, went to number 160 on the charts. Kelly Keeling was the only one that really came out of this band. He, after the band broke up in '91, jumped to Blue Murder and was there until '94. What
I love Blue Murder. Blue Murder is
Valley of the
fantastic.
Kings, Jelly Roll.
Oh, Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll is such an underrated song.
Yeah, I bet that's where Jelly Roll got his name. And then he went to John Norm a few for a couple of years. Michael Schenker, Dokken. Yeah, he was rocking with Dokken, and since
incredible.
2006 has been the voice of Trans-Siberian Orchestra. And they did, they did a one-shot reunion at Rocklahoma in Pryor, Oklahoma in 2009. That is where you get today's title. Let's spend the night together with Blonz in Baton Rouge. Hey, Paul Chen, Mellow Shannon, I'm having dinner. What are we having for dinner? I
don't know. I'm not at home.
The Urban Dictionary, the VC edition. Yeah.
I bought Arby's for everybody here.
That's right. Arkansas Connie from Little Rock. She was a teacher by day Groupie at night when she got to bed. Jen, are you a fan of Tori Amos?
No, and I already responded in the chat.
I'm sorry. I came across actually a Tori Amos, but it was today. It wasn't Why Can't Tori Read? It was did they have an album called Little Earthquakes or something? That's the one I came across. I didn't even bother to look at it. Hey Cap, how's it going? What is that background noise? Probably wish maybe friends of Shenanigans again, or it could be my grandson playing a video game. One of the other.
it's quiet here.
Her name's Shannon, I think. Rendell. Anyways, so
Man, I love Blue Murder, man. That's an amazing group. John Sykes.
yes, and that's the other. Talk about a guy who another moody one, moody, mysterious, and kind of I'm told an a-hole that I mean, I don't know. He's been talking about doing a solo album for years, but people are like, look, when's Blue Murder coming back together? And somebody asked Carmine Apogee if that ever was going to happen. And he said something, I think, to the effect of that he hasn't talked to John in like several years. But I think, they only made 2 albums. I've never come across the second one. Somebody from there, somebody like gets out of that lineup and there's like a replacement, but I don't know who the hell it is. Oh, Sean says he's having sesame chicken bowl for supper. I did meet her for a second. She ain't here now, but I mean, I did when the little noise. Anyways,
I'm not cooking at my house.
Yeah. Blue Murder needs to come back. You betcha. There's a lot of late 80s bands that need to come back. I'll tell you right now. Mello, how do you walk up that stairway behind you with all that stuff in the way?
How do you walk up that stairway? What stairway?
Here, I'm gonna blow the picture up here. Oh, I guess maybe he thought you had a stairway behind you, like right around.
No, that's slats. That's a window.
Ah.
Gosh, I just want to take a feather duster to it over there.
I'm like, wait, that's all stuff that you jammed in the window.
Yeah, I use it as a holder. I got all sunglasses on there. I got action figures. I got all kinds of stuff.
Oh yes,
it's an easy holder.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my treasure from the Orient.
Mesa.
Hey
guys.
How's it
What's
going,
up, brother
Good
Brian?
to see you. I like this stream. I like you people.
I love
crazy,
you, brother.
Crazy
I
and
wanted
psycho
to
and
come on.
demented.
Yes, I'm happy to come and say hello. I just woke up and I just
Oh,
saw
good
you
for you.
guys were streaming, and I have to bounce soon. But you guys have. I'm so. I don't want to interrupt the conversation. You guys keep going on your topic.
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Well, I was hearing the conversation about Yoko, and I'm saying I'll tell you one thing that she did. Well, I'm gonna guess that she had, and actually, Vito Babe can probably corroborate this. Maybe, I don't know, but she definitely had soft skin.
She sure seemed that way, didn't she?
She had if she's like, I gotta be careful with my words here, but like,
do we really? It's this show. Do we really?
I don't think so.
Well, for my sake, my own personal sake.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. If you are, yeah, it's a nice skin. I'm betting a wager she had nice skin. The other thing that I told Mello. So first of all, I won't do that. But Mello, I mailed Melody the other day, and I said, hey, I got something I want to send you. And Mello wrote me and said, well, okay, yeah, sure. And he sent me his address. And the thing that I wanted to send him, I kind of wanted it to be a surprise, but I think I'm going to give up on the surprise and just tell you what it is, Mello. It's not, I mentioned it's not that special. Is it okay, Mello? Can I tell you what it is?
Sure. Yeah,
okay, well,
absolutely.
The reason that I wanted to tell Mello what it is because, Paul, I also think that you guys have both not been on my mind as somebody who I need to send the same thing to.
You're the best, honestly, Brian.
Well,
You
this is
really are
just
the best.
this is just a little thing, but
Dude,
you
the fact that
guys.
you think of me, dude, that touches my heart. It really does.
Well, here's the thing. You guys go on about wrestling, right? You guys love
Yeah.
pro
Oh
wrestling, right?
yeah. Oh yeah.
So
Wrestling.
I have this wrestling, right? So I have this artist friend who I don't really know that well. He's this guy who I've talked about him ad nauseum. So if you've heard the story, sorry about it. But he's this guy who paints in blue. He paints these beautiful blue pictures of
Oh
Oh, that's
nice.
artists.
awesome. Yeah,
Okay.
right.
So
Beautiful.
his concept and is, if you'll just indulge me one more time, he talks about how we discriminate against blue. Oh, wait, excuse me. We discriminate against black and white and red and yellow, but we
Right.
can't discriminate against blue because we don't have blue. So
Right.
his concept is blue identity. So he picks these kind of like heroes in pop culture that have fought for some blue identity values.
Right.
And I don't always know who they are, but the reason that
like that, Bert. You are
reason
so
that I
dramatic.
know him is because he's kind of a reggae. He's like a reggae nut.
That's
He
cute.
loves
Oh,
reggae
there you
music. So
go.
this is Lee Perry, and a lot of the guys that he photograph or he draws are these beautiful reggae
That's
legends. This is
awesome.
Prince
Nice.
Buster
It's
and
beautiful.
Gladstone. And anyway,
Wow. He's an excellent artist.
one of the guys, or I should say, two of the characters that he draws are somebody who you guys I think would appreciate more than most. So
Okay.
that, and I heard him get mentioned on one of the streams recently, but it's this character.
Oh, right there. I love that. I
Okay,
love
well,
that. Are you
Uh-huh.
kidding me? Mil Mascaras.
Yes, man of a
okay, well,
thousand
Mello,
masks.
I'm gonna send you this one. This is Mac. What's
No, I
this
want
one?
you to see. Wait, Paul, show something.
Wait,
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Wait,
Leave
I
me
want
up
you
on the
to see
screen.
that before you go to the next one, though. But wait a minute, because you're on that.
because this one is going to Paul. Okay.
There.
Yay.
Okay.
Paul, show. Look at that. Who's
Let
that
me
on my
see.
wall?
Oh God, look at
Is that the guy?
Is that?
Yes,
I
that's
can't see.
Mil Mascaras in Madison Square Garden on my
Okay. All
wall.
right. Okay.
I
Well,
am a
so
fan of Mil Mascaras. He's one of my
Mil
favorites of all
Mascaras.
time.
Oh, that's great to
Oh,
hear
I
because
love you, Brian. That's awesome.
yeah. Well, it's nothing but a tiny little sticker. Okay. It's
Dude,
nothing
it's
that
the thought.
special.
What are you kidding me? It's the
Yes.
But
thought, dude.
it's really cool. And
It's incredible.
I didn't know about him before I.
Oh, you got to see him. He's one of the best.
He's really relatively
Mexican
obscure.
wrestler.
But what? So he must have done something to
Yeah,
champion
he
this
did.
notion of blue identity. I think he's some goodwill doer guy.
Well, not only that, he was like an actual superhero in film too.
Yes.
In Mexican movies, he had like over I think 100 films and
My
shorts
God.
and stuff as Mil Mascaras, and he's very famous, very famous.
Okay.
And he was a
Well,
high flyer. His famous move was jumping off the top rope, flying suplex.
So I'm gonna have to. You're gonna have to educate us on him maybe over the course of the next
Oh,
half a year.
incredible.
Or something. I'm sure you've been talking about him already.
One of his greatest matches against superstar Billy Graham in Madison Square Garden. That's one of his greatest matches. 1976.
Nice.
I was there.
Okay.
Actually, I was there.
Wow.
I was born in 1976.
Yeah, I have Mil Mascaras' autograph actually in one of my programs.
Oh man. Okay. Well then, find a good place for this sticker. Maybe.
I'm gonna put it right with the collection. Are you kidding me?
Okay. And then there's
I'll treasure that.
There's one more that I want to accompany it with it, and I think again, like you guys will appreciate this more than most. Now, I sent one of these to Rachel, and I don't want to take the specialness of this, but the whole point of me having these stickers is to spread the concept of blue identity around the world, and you guys being of, well, let's just call it out, the generation that you are.
Yeah, right. I'm 55, Brian. You know.
Okay, you only have a few years on me. Don't worry. But I have a feeling you'll appreciate a little Adam.
Oh yeah, look at that,
Astro Boy. Yeah, Astro Boy.
It's incredible. I used to watch that in Marine Boy. Remember Marine Boy? Marine Boy was. Oh, Marine Boy and Ultraman back in the 70s. They were like.
Ultraman, yes.
Well, I only have one Ultraman. He's got to stay in the permanent collection. Sorry about that.
I love Ultraman. I was Ultraman for Halloween one year. when I was
Oh,
like
no.
7.
Ultraman, Johnny Sacco.
Ultraman, Ultraman, here he's coming through the sky.
I think, yeah, these were just out of, well, maybe it was like the network programming that you guys got in
Dude,
your, but we didn't have it.
I
And I
like
think,
that because it's coming from Japan, from a guy that I love. He's like just it's awesome, man. I appreciate it.
well, yeah, we'll keep them coming
Thank
because
you,
I got
Brian.
lots of them.
Thank
Beetle
you,
Babe,
Brian.
when I find the right one for you, I will forward it on along. I
Oh,
need
thank
to
you.
request a monkeys one maybe perhaps, or
That'd be so cool.
I don't think we have any Beatles ones yet, but the guy keeps sending
That's
them to me
He's
unsolicited.
a
He's like, hey, the
phenomenal
next
artist.
batch. He's
Yes.
really
Actually,
sweet.
monkeys would be more me.
Phenomenal artist. That's all I could say. It's an
Actually,
amazing artist.
I do have one monkey. He's not actually a
Yeah.
monkey.
Oh, that's
It's
cute.
quite the same thing.
So this is his his sort of calling card. He says, "Greetings from Japan. This is by the artist Miro.
Yeah, I would really
MIRO.
enjoy
He
that.
says, "Blue is free, blue is noble, blue never racial discrimination, man." So it's kind of written kind of a little bit
Yeah,
patois-ish. So anyway, that's the I think that's the Upsetters monkey. Somebody will be able to help me out with a little bit. Sometimes I
right,
don't know who these people are, but I thought you
right.
guys would know these better than I kept thinking, oh man, these wrestling maniac. I got to get them these. I can't even barely remember
Brian,
their
that's so.
names.
But again, that's so sweet for you to just think of us like that. That's awesome.
No, I mean that's the whole point. It's like
No,
I
you're
need
a
places
thoughtful
for the
man.
show.
You're a thoughtful man. I appreciate that.
Well,
Wish there
thanks
were
for
more
saying that.
people thoughtful like that.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you know what? We deal with a lot, especially in the vinyl community. We have a lot of discord, a lot of people calling each other names and being mean and like not being tolerant about this. You know, it's like, come on, there's more
But
life than
Mello. I mean, the thing the takeaway there for me is that we all show up the very next day.
that's true.
We call everybody's names, everybody's this and that,
Yeah,
and yet every day we show up the next day.
ain't that right? You know,
And so like, that's
as
the
long as we're
whole. That's
alive.
yeah, right. It's like they say like marriage is, not that I know well about this, but like, it's not the act of being married, it's the act of staying married, right? That is
That's
marriage.
true.
That's what marriage is.
Yes, yes.
And
Right.
I don't know if that's the right analogy here, but like,
That's a good point, though. That is good.
It
It's
is.
true.
It is.
I mean,
That's
we
the
stick
right point.
together, right? And what unites us? What exactly is it that unites this vinyl community? It's fucking music, It's just like
Right.
it's so obvious.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anyway, I'm very stoked to have some
Ah,
wrestling
Thank you,
fans.
dude,
Yes.
God bless you, Brian. I appreciate you, brother, so much.
Very much.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you,
My
sir.
pleasure.
That's
So,
so
Paul,
awesome.
I need your Addy. I need your address. So
I'll throw it on Messenger to you.
yeah, please do that. We're
Yep.
so if you don't mind, I mean, if
Oh,
you
absolutely not.
okay,
No
I'll
problems
forward
at
this
all.
on. Give me a week or so on him,
Of
but I will.
course, of course.
No doubt.
I'll
Okay.
At your
talk to you. I'll talk
convenience,
to you about
bro.
something else too, as well, in the messenger. Music
Okay.
related.
Okay. And I saw there was some other lovely. Was it Shenanigans? Did she disappear? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what
It's in and
happened.
out
She'll
throughout
probably
these.
come back. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that, Shenanigans. I didn't mean to.
I think it's her
No, it's just
internet.
her connection.
Yeah.
And I think she
Okay.
put in the private chat about her Uber, so.
Yeah.
But dude,
So
you know what's
Jen,
amazing about this? I can honestly say, the
Yeah.
fact that you're in Japan, I can honestly say now I know somebody in Japan.
Yes.
I didn't know anybody in
Yep.
Japan before. Now, if I ever like got lost in Japan, I'd have somebody I could say I know in this country.
Yes.
That's amazing. That's
I brought you up a
amazing.
couple times at work. I talk about my streams when I'm asked, and I'm like, "Yeah, we're kind of almost worldwide." I said, "I got to do a friend of mine in Japan. I got, it's like
Norway. Same thing with Yvonne.
Norway,
Now I can say I
Germany.
know somebody in Norway now.
Yep.
And now I
I've
know a
been
few
in-
people in England now. And I
Yeah.
honestly, I've been invited by some people even to come to England. I never had a reason to go there. Now with people inviting me, I got a reason to go there.
I know. I'm like, it's on my map. I was like, so I can just imagine the day that I'm like on the on the Arctic Ocean with Yvonne and being like, "Yo, it's us, selfie."
And Brian, if you ever come to America again, Definitely, you got a reason to come to New Jersey now.
See,
Oh,
now
man,
here's
I'd
the
love
thing.
to.
I know this is
I'd
funny,
hang out with you, show you all the seaside, all everything around here.
but I think
Hey,
the centralized location for everybody as close as possible would have to be Oklahoma. That's right.
oh,
That'd
I
be
was
about
gonna
the
say
most
Arkansas.
middle-ish you could get for everybody.
Hey, I just remembered one. I'm gonna sign off with this, but
Sure.
because it's about wrestling, sort of. There's this guy Fitz. He's a new kind of comer. Maybe not newcomer, but he's he's getting his name out there. His name is also Brian. He's in Vancouver. Do you guys know Fitz? You know this guy Fitz yet?
Fitz?
Anyway,
I'm very vaguely familiar for
No.
some reason.
he seems pretty cool, dude. He's got good taste in music, and he just did the Japan vinyl tag. Sorry to keep talking about it, but
Okay.
one of the things that he put up for Fusion Frenzy category was the Dictators.
Dictators,
Okay,
I've heard of them.
I didn't know who
Okay.
the Dictators were, but on the
Yes.
cover. There is one of the guys is like wearing a wrestling con. Do you know which one I'm talking?
Yes.
It might be the one and only Dictators record, and he's wearing the kind of '70s style Andre the Giant like
Yeah,
leotard
right.
thing, and the
Right.
big boots that go up like past his knees.
Yes.
And dude, the record is so freaking good. It's so
Yeah.
heavy and punky and
Yes.
We're gonna look it
beautiful.
up now.
Oh my god, the
They got a new
Dictators.
album. It just dropped in the last month.
Yeah.
Really?
Deco Entertainment, DEKO Entertainment released it. First
I
one in like
can't-
20 plus years. I'm like, the hell?
Dude, it's like Nirvana. I listened to it. I was like, this is like the best. This is like Nevermind. Not that I mean, it's like that. This is a
Right.
cultural moment. This record. How
I
come
was
not
just gonna bring
everybody's
that
talking
up.
about this record?
Ross the Boss from Manowar was in Dictators.
That's
what Eric's
right.
telling him. Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
All right. So,
Yeah.
yes. And they all got like, and they were all this like New York like bad boy, and they were all
Yeah.
Jewish guys, and they sung these like controversial. They got a couple controversial songs, but they can't pin it to them because they're like.
Right.
It's a weird little funny story, and
They
the
were
songs are
considered underground
hilarious.
for a while too, you know? I mean, like they were a cult band kind of thing.
I just became a member of this cult. I'm instant.
Yeah,
I hope I
right.
can find a record for her. She's so
Right.
groovy. So and the like good like great melody like Beatles-ish songs. Like
Right,
okay,
yeah.
fine, some like Zappa-y like funky stupid silliness. And some Ramones, but also like Lou Reed and like, dude, I could hear it all, man. It was a killer listening experience. So that Fitz recommended that, and because it had the wrestling connection, I thought it was really cool. So I'm gonna sign off, you guys. Thanks so much. These are coming your way.
Well,
Vita
thank
Babe,
you.
I'm gonna send
God
one,
bless you,
But
Brian.
Brian, you
Some
brought up a
breakfast.
point. Brian, you
Yeah.
brought up a point about the example you just got done talking about. This is the reason for the nature of this channel as to why we do what we do here, which is exploration. It is a self-discovery of music through other people's taste in music and what we discover. And this is why this channel is here, other than to
Yep.
be goofy, do stupid shit with Urban Dictionary, and just
Exactly.
and Mr. Wong and things, and we just go and we have some fun. We bust balls, and at the end of the day, we're like, you know what? Everybody had a good time.
Exactly.
Everybody's got bad days. Guess what? We try to uplift around here, and this is the way we do it. And Brian, thank you very much for bringing those examples and the stickers and the stories and everything else like that. This is what this is about, people.
Well,
I always
thanks
has, always will.
Yeah, you guys have a good one. It's Saturday morning here, so I can tell you it's the
Ah.
weekend's here. So I'm gonna go enjoy
Get
my
your
weekend.
cereal and cartoons ready.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll see you guys in another stream later today.
God
Okay.
bless you,
Okay,
Brian.
peace out.
Much
Bye,
love,
guys.
man.
See you.
Much
All
love,
right,
man.
peace. Bye.
Mentioning Eva, I told this to Paul last night. Mello will probably get a kick out of this. I rewatched Rocky Horror while completely dozed off my ass last night. And I was like, oh my god, I just had this brain blast of like basically recasting everyone in this movie as people from Rachel's Ghost. And
Yeah,
it is
right.
incredible.
Yeah.
So like obviously
Richard.
Dr. Frankenfurter would be Rachel, right? The narrator at the desk at the beginning would be Susie or Paul, depending.
Yeah,
I kept flip-flopping on that. Who else did I have? Let me pull it back up. It was great. I had it. I'm like, was so toasty, but like I had a whole
Who would be Who would be Rocky?
Hold on. Getting there. So Brad
Oh,
and
no.
Janet would be Mazzy and Crispy. Dr. Scott would be Johnny L. Riff Raff would be you. You'd be Riff Raff. And Riff
Who,
Raff,
me?
Yeah, you.
Yes, you
I would be Rip Raff. Okay.
Yeah. Magenta would be there just to get soft waxed.
I'm surprised I'm Riff Raff just not by the name.
Wait, Richard.
Wait,
Wait a minute.
Columbia would obviously be me because then Double D would be Eddie for obvious reasons. So Rocky would be Yvonne. Who would be Rocky? And I was like, holy shit, I know who Rocky is.
Yvonne.
I was like, fuck it. You know what? Make him be Rocky. And then like the party goers would just be the general peanut gallery.
Yep.
And then watching the whole thing, all of this in mind, I was like, this is the greatest decision I've made in a long time.
We should do that at Halloween. We should tell Rachel about it. Do that at Halloween and get everyone to play the parts.
Oh my God. That would be crazy. It's like, all right, what are you doing Halloween night?
There's a light.
And then somehow everybody's got the script. Somehow, and they know their lines as it's going along. Oh my God.
It's online. You could get it. You could have it up there, you know.
I think most of us know it word for word anyway. So
a Psycho Platter Halloween exclusive. The VC, the VC production of the classic, iconic 1975 Rocky Horror Picture Show, done by members of the vinyl community.
Can you imagine Rachel singing "Sweet Transvestite"?
God, yeah,
oh my God! How do you do I?
Mellow, it's what started this going in my head. I was like, oh my God, it would be so funny.
You got to present that to Rachel next time you're on the show.
I did.
Oh, you did?
I sent it to her.
Oh. So I mean, obviously.
And what did she say? What did she say?
Her response was, you know, I got really stoned one time and watched Happy Days and realized it was just the Archies. And that was
what? That's not a yes or no, though. That she's not saying no either.
That's funny.
I'm going to ask her next time I'm on tomorrow. I'm going to ask her.
I've never seen Rocky Horror Picture Show, so I have no idea what.
Oh wow!
Oh God! Okay.
Very famous movie.
Oh my God!
I know about it, but I've never watched.
Yeah, right.
We need to change it. Do you have Hulu? Richard, do you have Hulu?
Okay.
I'm saying, if you have Hulu, it's on there right now.
All right.
Yeah, there you go. Or Hulu, but
I was a projectionist for Rocky Horror at my local theater every Saturday night, midnight. Literally, it was a tradition for like 10 years. Literally, all the you know, from you had to be 16 and older to get in, and honestly, it was amazing time. That's all I can say.
My dad went to some of those midnight showings of it back in the day when he was a teenager in costume. I'm like, okay,
right.
Man, what the fuck happened?
I remember I was like 19 at the time. Man, it was incredible.
Damn.
Yeah, right in the prime of my life, man.
I only got to go once to a theater.
You have to go to a live production of it. I feel like I'm missing out.
Oh my God!
You know what? Yes,
incredible.
For up in our area anyway, I'm told Milwaukee, at least in the 80s, was one of the best productions. When they would get to the motorcycle scene with Eddie, there was a dude on the motorcycle.
Oh,
and
really? People took it to the
Yeah. So here's my underwhelming story. Halloween 1985. I am studying. Yes, I'm studying to be a Lutheran minister in Oak Park, River Forest, Illinois. I do not remember the movie theater, but I do know that my friend Lisa, no, not you, Lisa, but my friend Lisa, LJ, she's like, let's all go to the Rocky Horror Picture Show. They're having midnight Halloween. I think it was Norwich. So I'm like, fine, let's do it. She goes, can you guys scrape up a couple bucks? Sure. We give her the money. Why? You'll find out. You just be here at this time. So we go, we all meet, and a limo pulls up. She goes, "That's our transportation for the evening."
Nice.
Hell yeah! So there's like about eight of us college kids hopped in there. We all drove down there. We had the toilet paper, we had the water, we had all the stuff with the
Yeah.
rice.
Oh man, the
So we
cleanups I had to go through.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, so we find out that they did shut the bathroom water off. They didn't want to deal with that. So we only had what was in the squirt guns. We had, that was it, So I'm like, eh. So then we're expecting a whole bunch of people. So we get on in there, and there's only six adults,
Aww.
like middle age, and we're like, what the? And I'm like, Lisa, what the hell? I thought this thing was going to be. She goes, I thought so too, Paul. What the hell's going on here? So the movie comes on. She's like, I froze for a second. She's like,
well, how long has the movie been out for?
It's been out since 1975.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you look it up on Hulu, make sure you're going for the 70s one, not the shitty 2000s remake that has Laverne Cox in it. That's not the one you want. That one sucked balls. I love Laverne. That one sucked, and I already rage quit over it on YouTube years ago. Anyway,
yeah, I would always go for the original if I'm going to watch.
And just to throw this out there, I actually know, like the Fox redid it live a few years back.
Yeah, that was lame.
That's the shitty remake.
I know
lame.
I know Ivy Levan's dad. I'm kind of like half friends with Sean. So needless to say, I saw it too, and I didn't like that either. But so the thing is, I'm like, we're kind of bummed. And I'm sitting here like, this is like anticlimactic, except, we didn't do much damage, because I'm like, what's the point? There's not a whole bunch of us. So we did. But then when it got to the time warp, before the time warp, my friend Lisa goes off and says, okay, look. He goes, see those steps right there? Yeah. Well, we're going up there now. What? Yeah, we're going up there right now. And she goes, and I want you people to watch me. Follow my lead as this is going down. Okay. So all of us, 6-8 people, we go up the little short steps. So the movie's playing behind us very loud. And we're all in the row. These 6 people are going, what the fuck's going on here? And I could tell by the looks what we could see, because it was mostly blinding. So then we're hearing, it's a jump to the left, da-da, da-da, and we're looking. And then we're doing the whole and she's yelling out, and we all start yelling butt fuck. I'm just like in front of all these men. Let's do the time warp. And so I'm like, because we can't see what's going on. We're following Lisa's lead, and so we get through the whole thing, and then you're at the end, and then you just hear the 6 people are like, and we're like,
yeah,
and then we back down.
That's funny. That's what it brings out of people, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, and over the years that I projected it, like literally the stuff that like some people would leave behind, like somebody left behind a amputee leg, like a leg. Like somebody needs this. Like somebody left a leg behind, and somebody left a whip. Found a whip. We found found a bunch of squirt guns.
My first Rocky Horror, Brian says, my first Rocky Horror was about 14, full tilt, packed theater, every single in costumes except us 4 virgins. Yeah, I'll admit we weren't in costume either. We got paraded to the front, wrapped in toilet paper, soaked with.
Yeah, they did. Yep, that's the initiation. That's the people who do it right. Like they have a whole thing.
Richard looks like he's plotting to take over the world. Yes, he does. Terrifying, amazing, unforgettable.
Well, normally they'll bring the virgins up on stage and write the V on their forehead and the lipstick.
Right.
They kind of haze
Jeff,
a little
how
bit.
are you doing? Prayers to you. Prayers to you, sir. Seriously.
Yeah, I'm planning to take over the world. First thing I'm going to do when I take over the world is cancel BTS.
Please specific. Why BTS?
Because Lisa loves them.
No, there's a big long list. Okay, for Richard, he's kind of like the one who mustn't be named for John Lennon. He is going to be the new Richard. Richard's going to be the new updated version. He's got a long list.
He's checking it twice.
Thank you.
Well, he probably has more money
You
than
know,
all of
it's
us
not
combined
wrong.
on the damn
Yeah,
screen.
but if I took, they do. But if I took over the world, it wouldn't matter because I could just do whatever I wanted. I could.
So which one are you, Pinky or the Brain?
Yeah, right. Both.
Yeah, he's both.
Pinky.
Yes.
I'm definitely Pinky.
I'm sorry, but Robot Chicken when like his
God, I love
brain is
that.
so huge and like he dies
Oh, I
because my
love
God.
Robot. Yeah.
It's a real Pinky the Brain. I love that Bubba Boba Brain episode.
Oh my God.
I
Of
love
course,
that. Pinky the Brain was so stupid, but I loved it when I was a kid.
I don't know why, but I'm sorry. Now what just came into my head was the press conference with Mayor McCheese. It's a birth defect, and I'm going.
Or when they did the Golden Girls, did you see that one?
Oh my God,
I've
yes.
seen all
Oh
of
my
them.
God, it's so
The one with
hysterical.
the Parkinson's
I never
one,
really
now we
watched
know
that much
why.
Robot Chicken, but what I've seen
Yeah.
from it, I liked.
Have you seen the Magical Mystery Box episode of Pinky the Brain?
Oh, what was that? I'm sorry.
The Magical Mystery Box episode of Pinky and the Brain. It's basically their Beatles in India episode.
Oh, I saw that.
I
Yeah.
didn't see that one. I didn't see
Yoko.
that one.
Spot on.
Yes.
What's that? What you remember?
Oh, yeah.
You remember
Now
what
I
the
have a thing
episode?
in my happy side, and it's the same thing. And now I have a thing in my love side.
Oh, it's so funny.
Do you remember what the episode's called?
I just told you what it was called. Magical Mystery Box.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll look for it.
Hey, Jeff.
That could be a hooker in a glory hole. Anyway.
So, Jeff, love you, brother.
It's all about love here. There's no problems. And if there is, we'll air it out and go to the next thing. That's how I feel about all you guys.
Some if they're bad enough, like earlier.
Yeah.
At least that's a big man, though, to even say something like that, because some people don't even have the courage or the heart to even express themselves.
Yeah, I mean, Jeff.
Not me. Not me. I'm the total opposite. I express myself too much. If I'm upset, I'll be crying, and if I'm happy, I'll be like all over the place.
From now on.
Honestly, and you know what? Like I say a lot of times with this, sometimes I don't realize like I'm talking over because on my phone when I talk, it kind of cuts out all the sound of the stream. So like when I'm playing, I couldn't even really hear what was going on. It was only until after I realized.
Cookie.
What
I
was
have
that?
no glass, but I mean.
What was that?
What could?
Did you see Gorilla? Cookie equals Jen, FYI, from now on. I said, so why am I Cookie, although I have a pretty good guess? I know one thing that gets nicknamed a Cookie, so I'm like, is it that?
It's all about the cookie. The cookie.
Yeah.
I saw Elliot Crude made an appearance since the never seen before hurricane was
And put it up, Marie.
I missed all of that. I don't understand. I'm sorry. I guess I'm just don't have enough coffee. I don't understand any of that.
I don't really watch Rachel's anymore, except when I heard her. I know there's something that went down. Then I watch it, but that's pretty much it.
Yes, but we know that that's what's going to happen. That's why we watch RG.
Yeah,
Some of us will say we never do, but we really do because you don't have to. If you're just watching it and you're not participating, no one's going to know the wiser. I just like being a smart ass.
I did watch the other one the one I found out about the other day with
Of course you did.
Wax and somebody else that I won't mention.
Never mind.
Well, it's always waxing somebody.
Never mind.
I thought it was hilarious.
They are hilarious. That's why I watch. I don't even care when they come down on. Honestly, I don't even care when they come down on me. I crack up. I think it's funny as anything. I don't get no feelings from what they say. Whatever.
I was mentioning the hurricane in the Appalachia. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with my noggin. It's been like this for several years now. I got a PFAM. Good God, PFAM. What a media blackout.
Confusing B-sides because we both go by Jen with two N's. So
I got seen by PFAM.
They both go by us.
I didn't realize she popped up in here, so I'm like, oh, you met her. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I gotta confess here, truthfully, they really haven't been talking about the hurricanes and everything. Now, I did see like a Walmart in North Carolina, and the water had to have been several feet high. And I'm just going, oh my God, I would not want to be. I felt, I wouldn't want to be that cleanup crew. That is for damn sure.
We had it pretty bad with Hurricane Sandy, 10 years ago.
Yeah, well,
then with
Hurricane Sandy, I have a weird theory about Hurricane Sandy, Mello.
Oh, I have plenty of weird theories. Believe me, I believe in weather warfare.
The password is HARP.
Yeah, weather warfare. I believe in it. Yep. And they do that stuff.
I have so many weird theories. I'd say them up here that people would say you're an idiot.
I don't care if anybody thinks I'm an idiot. I know I am to begin with.
Well, this is why Star Trekker gave me the 2 flower emojis as the pasties. So.
Jen, again, I keep saying, Jen, you might want to consider doing a calendar. Dress up as different characters and stuff. You might be good at it.
For 2026, we are going to attempt, I don't know how, but like I said, it'll be for charity, a VC calendar, 2026 calendar, and there's got to be enough in the VC where we could get 12, or like I said, Rach and Susie for 1 page, and then the rest 11 other. Yeah, I bet you there's enough.
There's gotta be.
Yeah, there's
Oh God, yes. Somebody, you know what, Grateful? Somebody did bring up. Who brought that up? Oh, my friend, my new friend Debbie. We were talking about that actually. Grateful. I did not know that there was a big lithium deposits over in the Carolinas, and there is.
Right. By the way, Richard, did you know this exists? It's a little golden book of Mean Girls.
Yeah, that's funny.
Mean Girls.
The little golden book of Mean Girls.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
I'm not. And of all the days to have learned of it, October 3rd, I was like, I have to.
It sounds like you're gonna be mad at me again, Jen, because I've never seen Mean Girls.
Hey, Michael, what's up, brother?
I have to fix that.
I think FEMA has screwed up. At least it's Katrina. At least.
But you know what? What worries me about the whole thing about the hurricane is with whole if they say it's as bad as what they are, and there's thousands of people that are missing and they're not reporting about, they're doing this again. It's another form of people are worried about election disruption because those people can't vote now either. If they don't get them towns running and then people are now suffering and then purposely letting them die off, it's another plan that it feels like.
I really don't want to get into politics, but
I know I don't mean to say it that way, but it just feels that way. It feels like it.
Me and you're not going to like what I think. You're not going to like what I think.
They're taking their time, though. There's a lot of people that are complaining that they're taking their time. Why are they taking so long? 11 counties out of 90 in that one state. You know what I mean? Really? 11 out of 90? They're only funding 11 out of 90. I think in North Carolina, maybe it is, or Tennessee.
But so here's the thing, right? So yes, I think so Lisa, you can go off and make the men of the VC calendar because there's obviously more of them.
Oh God.
Yeah, right. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to see this out of a whole month. You know what I mean? I don't know who would want to see my mug for a whole month.
They might want to see it.
Yeah.
I won't make it. I can guarantee you that right now. I won't make it on there.
Yvonne, well, he'd be like every.
Jeff says he still has no power.
That's what I'm saying. Later. That's exactly, Jeff. Exactly. It's ridiculous. And I remember it happened with us and Sandy because FEMA was leaving people waiting weeks to get their power back. You know what I mean? Weeks. Luckily here it's not as bad as the hills of West Virginia and stuff where you're up mountains and trying to get down it's miles and miles. I really feel bad for him. I pray for him.
It's funny I've never seen Mean Girls because it sounds like just by the name of the movie that would be my kind of movie. I would love it.
You would, and you will.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's probably going to be your new favorite movie when you finally do watch it.
I'll watch it.
Uh,
And then I'll be messaging you. And I'll be messaging you and say, "Oh, this is fucking great. Thank you for this."
we try to share
which one's the
around here.
classics for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well, that reminds me.
It's
Yeah,
on
like I said,
Karen.
yeah. I mean, everybody around here shares pretty good around here. Now, Jen, I don't know if that link you've heard before that I shared earlier today. It's not the best, but I can't seem to find that high res link on the 68 Japan show right now. I didn't get rid of it. I just
Right.
got to keep digging some more. But I'm like, till then, that's why I showed you the D mix on it. I mean, it's
What
at
was
least it
it?
takes it's the Japan 68 show that was originally televised, but somebody at least recorded the audio. So, but the thing is, the original audio, you've got like the Japanese broadcasters are like in every song or every other song, they shove themselves in there at the beginning, like introduce them. Like nobody wants to hear that shit. So they kind of tried to tone it down as best as possible.
That would annoy the hell out of me. If I'm watching a concert, film, or anything, I don't want any interruptions. Don't confuse. I don't want. I just want to hear the music.
Yeah.
See the performance.
You have Paramount Plus, Richard.
Yeah, I've got Paramount Plus.
It's on there.
Yeah.
So Hulu for the other one for Rocky Horror and Paramount for Mean Girls.
What's Rocky Horror on? I didn't hear
Hulu.
you. Okay, I got both. I'll watch them.
Okay. So I was like, if at least with Mean Girls, I was like, if you don't have that one, I literally have it on my Google Drive and I link people to it all the time. So if need be, but if you got Paramount, then that's easier.
I think there is somebody in that I like. Who's in that movie? I think there is
Lindsay
someone
Lohan.
What?
Lindsay Lohan.
Okay, I knew. Yeah, but I think there wasn't there's another one of the female actress I think that I like in there.
Maybe. Trying to think. Oh, what's her face? Damn it, Tina Fey.
I like Tina. Yeah, I do.
There you go. I was like, it's on the tip of my tongue. Tina.
Yeah, I could see that though, Michael. I could see that.
She does the best Sarah Palin ever.
And Amy Poehler's in it too.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Which is funny to me that she's the mother of evil in that, and then finding out about her and Will Arnett's divorce, I'm like, oh, appropriate.
Just
so
love that
speaking
movie.
of evil, I guess Ellen DeGeneres is still the queen of evil, and she's still important.
She is.
And Chess's favorite movie was Heathers.
Heathers is good too.
Yeah.
Oh, you think she is? You think she is now? I still don't really believe it, but
you need to dig more on Ellen.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I never liked her. I never liked her even in the stand-up days. I just something was off with her even back then.
It was one of those things where I felt obligated because of the LGBT thing, but the more that I found out, I'm like,
yeah.
Like, let's not taint our waters with that.
Great choice of word, taint the waters. Right?
No, I didn't even mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
But it works.
People,
Brown. Brown.
People see through that thing, you know, for a long time.
She could stay that way too.
Exactly.
Her TV show was just a scam. She was rotten to her workers. You know, somebody did.
If I were Randy.
Well,
she was part of those.
I was talking about
probably
the special Lisa, not the show. I know the show's canceled.
I won't be surprised if she wasn't at a Diddy party or two herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that whole Diddy thing, my God.
She was friends with him. She did that.
Yeah, that's like a very real possibility.
It's just getting crazy. Yeah, $750 they could stick it up their ass, like literally. $750 while they give 200 billion to like Iran and shit and like to all these other countries. Like, give me a fucking break.
Well, because it's all money laundering. That's what the hell it is.
Oh yeah, we know. Definitely.
Else.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised when we hear like Taylor Swift gets $15 million performing. I wouldn't be surprised if there's money laundering there too. Yeah. These artists are not getting paid all that. They're actually being used to help shuffle that money around. They got to have a reason to say why things are this and that.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Let's not mention any country names in this case, though. Okay. I'm beginning to find out that if you mention certain countries, they take you out off of here too. I ain't in the mood for that.
Oh wow, I got you.
We're just mentioning life and reality. We're not showing any.
That's how.
Yeah.
It's just so ridiculous how like censored we are. We can't say nothing.
I'm sick of it.
It's really ridiculous. Really ridiculous. If it is bad enough, we can't say because of the AI. It becomes also because of some of the audience gets offended. You know, it's like one or the other. You have the AI and the audience. Like you have that part that don't agree with you. You know, so it's crazy. Yeah, it's a real uphill battle to be able to say what you want to say.
How's Betty doing, Jen?
Huh?
How's Betty doing?
Still being
Betty White.
She pulled her poop ninja thing earlier today, so I was gonna bring her up on stream. I made about halfway up the stairs to get it. Never mind.
How old is she now?
Say hi, but she keeps doing this to me, so I'm like, fine, be that way.
How old is she?
A year. Barely a year. Yeah.
Oh, maybe she'll grow out of that, hopefully.
Probably because before we adopted her, and we've only had her a few months, she lived exclusively outdoors, therefore was not at all potty trained, so it's...
I was going to say, I was going to say if she wasn't potty trained, then yeah.
Yeah, she wasn't.
Oh, no, Michael, I saw that ad, and it's disgusting. Bruce Springsteen can, like, literally just, like, go away.
Once again, I have never liked Bruce Stringbean, okay? I mean, even
Bruce Springsteen.
So validating.
I really don't care what he does.
And the thing is, like I said, I thought at least in the 70s he was a decent songwriter, lousy singer. I love the East Coast Band because it's a band of great musicians. Not
Clarence Clemens was awesome.
Springsteen.
Clarence Clemens was always awesome.
He has like 3 or 4 songs I like, and other than that, no.
That's it. That's it. I play a couple songs because people ask me, and I'm from New Jersey, so it's like almost expected. Can you do a Bruce Springsteen? And if I don't, they get this one. So I'll do it. But again, I'm not a fan. I like Dancing in the Dark. That one's the one song that I kind of is a fast-paced one. I like Cover Me. Cover Me's a rocking one. Like, you know, Blinded by the Light, but I like Man for Man's version better.
Yep. Definitely, man. For man.
You know, what's that other? The one other song, Glory Days, okay. The one that's like, it's right at the tip of my tongue. Oh,
my God! You know what, and Mello, you just came.
I forget the name of that one.
Can we talk about how bad his voice is? I mean, his voice is not he is not a good singer.
Mello?
No, he's not. Yeah.
We have to do in a future episode, Mello, okay? So you like maybe you'd come up with about half a dozen songs, okay?
Yeah.
And you sing parts of it like Bruce Springsteen would sing, and see if we can figure out what the hell the song is.
Or if I do, or like, or Eddie Vedder.
I was talking about this the other day about the lyrics to that song.
That's about all I can understand from Eddie Vedder is I'm still alive, and not even the whole song.
Here on me, whole cow. And you can even go, oops, that's Creed, I'm sorry.
It's interchangeable.
Sorry if anybody is a pro. I do not sound like Bruce Springsteen. Randy.
No, you do not.
But you know, there's a couple other people that sound like that too.
If there was one artist that you compare,
they all are singing like that.
What
sleazy movie.
See them. I'm just saying it's on the projector there.
Hey.
If there is one artist, if you compare me to them, I get really pissed off and probably say "fuck you." It would be Bruce Springsteen.
Oh man,
Yeah.
The worst of the Bruce Springsteen of all Bruce Springsteens. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why.
I
That's the worst. It's the worst of the worst.
I'm probably offending a lot of people here because I know he has a huge fan base.
Oh man, of all Bruce Cumstain, that is the worst of the worst.
Lisa says that you sound like James Taylor.
Well, that's a compliment. I'll take that because he has a great voice. I'm not a huge fan of his music, but he has a great voice.
Yeah.
You're my Candyman. Wow, that really killed the room. Okay. Sorry. Oops.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
You guys got to think of other artists to do that to. If you went,
so hang on a minute. So here's
that's all you got to do. You don't even got to say a word.
I was just going to bring that up, Jen. So yesterday on Bubba Radio, they had whoever the hell the country artist that's covering Tracy Chapman's Fast Car that I can't stand.
I don't know.
Okay. So I said, wrong person that should have been singing that. I said, back in the late 80s, it should have been Bob Dylan. You got a fast car, and I'm taking it out of here. He could have done that, and it would have sold. Would you believe that?
Funny.
Somebody went,
That's the craziest part with it.
Be someone. Yeah.
It's funny. I just ripped Springsteen for having that bad voice, and Bob Dylan has a terrible voice, but I love Bob Dylan now.
Holy crap, make it stop. I didn't have a headache when I came onto this stream.
Honestly, but Bob Dylan kind of sounds like Tattoo from Fantasy Island. They're playing. They're playing. They're playing.
I don't know. He's one of those people. I always respect him as a songwriter. I love him as a songwriter. I think he's one of the best ever. But in terms of his music, it's so bad I can't listen to it.
Baby, thank you for bringing it back to Roy Rogers. I'm never going to be able to taste one. That's never going to come near me. That didn't sound right.
And then for some reason, I would just listen one day, and I'm like, "Wow, he's actually." I get it. I get it now. I understand.
Fred says Kid Rock is worse than Jelly Roll.
I don't think so.
I see a future contest here between those two.
Oh God,
Kid Rock better than Jelly Roll.
My mother loves Jelly Roll.
Richie, seriously, I think your next album should be 8-track.
Oh, no.
We'll give a big FU to the music community. Put it on 8-track.
Oh,
I may not sell records, Lisa, but I am a professionally trained vocalist by a professionally trained vocal teacher. So I think I know what I'm talking about.
You'll be a woman soon.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Anywho,
get up off that chair. By the firelight. We'll work on that, Jen. I want to do that. Melanie knows what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I just been to not be able to. But you know what, Jen? I think you're right. You take the first, I'll take the second part.
Yeah, because I was going to say, I mean, even though, the genders, but it's the higher part. So
exactly.
And that part actually is perfectly in my range. So
right.
Kid Rock and Ted Nugent will survive, I promise. Ha ha. So is William Hung.
Suddenly Seymour's here to beside you.
Florida Cruise Line is Nickelback of country.
Which song were you talking about there?
You'll see. It's a surprise.
You'll see. It's going to be a surprise. Don't worry about it. Springsteen hasn't been middle class since he hit. What a hypocrite. Bono's old organization Oh, Bono's aid at let's see. Hang on one second. Oh, jeez. Bono's aid organization to Africa is corrupt. Yes, I've heard about that actually, but at least Chad freaking Winter called him.
No, that's all Jan Winter, man.
You need to make business cards. I'm a professional bullshitter. Here's my card.
I'm kind of actually proud of myself.
Hey, you know what they say: if you can't dazzle them with brilliance, baffle them with bullshit.
That is right. And on
I'm
that
kind
note,
of proud of myself. I came in and politics came up, and I didn't even bring it up.
good. And on that note, this concludes today's episode of Psycho's Platters. Now, I appreciate you people being here, and I really am saying,
Love being here.
We had 40 people here today, guys. We are
awesome. Wow, they're still, and you know what? There's still 28 right now.
Some of them went to Rachel's Patreon, so.
Oh, is she doing something today?
Yeah.
You know, I'm glad that you're here. I don't care if certain people, whatever the hell, they try to bust the balls here around here. But I'm glad you're here.
Honestly, I love everybody that's here. Everybody that comes in, their family.
See, I think we found a way to do both at once. So.
The fact that you guys all spend the time and hang out, honestly, that means so much, man.
And we're not talking about William's parodies, which, by the way, William, I know you're not seeing this right now.
I love William. William's my buddy.
The last couple parodies, and they are funny. I will say
they're hysterical. Yeah. William's genius, man. He really is. He's genius.
I'm surprised he hasn't made one about me yet.
To be,
you probably just jinxed it now.
Yeah, you never know. One could be lurking around the corner there, Richard.
I know. He has a lot to work with me. I know.
Like a rodent stoned. Oh shoot, Rachel's on. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it was good.
She's only just getting started. I've got it like double time trying to catch up in the few little bits that I missed. So
we're saving our own lives. It's true to make a better day. Just you and me.
I came up with a bit for like one of my radio things a long time ago called Dial a Dylan. And like
you do a good Dylan impression, Melody.
And
thank you.
And here's Dylan. They're 24/7. It only costs $1.99 for the first minute, and then you hear
right.
Is this Mama? Yeah, hang on. What do you want, kid? What do you want? I'm having a hard time sleeping, Mr. Dylan. Could you sing me a nursery rhyme?
Literally on Family Guy they did that, something like that, where they would bring in the record company, and they said, "We're going to bring about Billy." He goes, he goes, "How about Bruce Springsteen?" You know, they just did the tones of their voice. It's hysterical. Hysterical.
You're not on the radar, Richie. Calm down, Mello. He's no genius. Trust me, Richie. Bobby Gass. Oh yeah, the Bobby Gass, the most
interesting man in the world.
I am just yes. Oh, and by the way, my doppelganger, ladies and gentlemen, I did not know about him until what was it, yesterday or today? We talked.
Yesterday.
When you posted that to me, I was watching that damn video the moment.
And I was like, no fucking way. Fluffy sent it to me. It's like, you know what? I just found Paul's doppelganger. And I was like,
announce the doppelganger. Announce the doppelganger to the world.
I don't know anything about a Paul doppelganger.
I don't remember what channel it was offhand, but.
Oh, shit.
I don't know anything about
T-Cat. Something about T-Cat.
Let me see.
He looks just like me, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, but you know what? I got the king of them all. I got the Rob doppelganger.
It's my uncle.
Honestly, I should have him going into a store or something, having him buying like tampons or something. Oh man, that would be funny.
Beetle Babe can go either way. That's right.
What was that?
I said Beetle Babe can go either way.
Yes, and
I don't know. Rob has been on Boy Scouts missing persons list since 1984, and even Father Flanagan's not even looking for him over at Boy. Say there, everybody. Boom, 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 boom. The Boy Scouts. Yeah, I'm gonna beat your ass like I did with my boys, but let me have a glass of Minute Maid orange juice first.
Did the guy take his video down or something? Because I'm not seeing it now in my history.
No!
I don't even.
But he's a regular channel. I saw he's a regular channel. I'm subbed to this dude.
I don't even know anything about this. What's the guy's name?
We're trying to find that out.
Okay.
Shit, now I'm mad.
And
I'd have to go into my liked videos to see if I hang on. Maybe I can before we leave. I know.
Like I said, I went through my YouTube history and it's not there. Everything else is except that one. That's why I'm like, did he delete it?
That's crazy.
Not. Everybody keep yapping for a minute while I try to look this up. You guys talk.
And he's your doppelganger, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
he was just like him. I had to do a double take. I was like, no friggin' way.
Well, I want to see this now.
Well, hang on.
Well, if it's still up, we'll show you.
Let's see here.
Oh, Mello wants to play. Mello can play a song while you're waiting.
Yeah, there you go.
She said, come live with me, darling. She said, take my love from me. She said, I'll be yours forever if you believe in me. If you want me, I'll give to you. I'll be yours forever if you love me true. Heartache, come my way. Angel, feel like my dying I don't need no doctor, I don't need no priest. All I need is my baby girl to bring it on to me. I don't need her loving each and every day. Only she can set me free and take these blues away. Take them away.
Hey, hold up.
It's T-Cat's Deep Vinyl Tracks with 3 X's.
Yep, and I just dropped the link.
And that's Jelly Roll by Blue Murder. That's what I was playing, Richard.
Thank you. But yes,
Okay,
I like mention it again.
So what's his name? I heard.
Arthritis. I closed.
What happened?
I said he asked me to repeat it right as I closed it. I'm like,
well, there's the link. T-Cat, what do you say? T-Cat Deep Tracks?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's what Jen said. Deep Cat.
Oh, okay. So when James said Beetle Babe could go either way, he says, "I mean Rachel's Patriot and Wall Street."
Well, the other is also accurate. So I was just like, yeah, I thought everyone knew.
Rob, what's overdosed on a gummy? Yes. So here, my doppelganger, go. But you know what? Don't.
There you go.
He's a good guy. T-Cat Deep Vinyl Tracks. Go sub to his channel. But when you sub to him, tell him that Mighty Psycho sent you. Psycho Splatters sent you.
Because then he might eventually get curious, come back here, and then
he'll go, oh shit, I don't want to be disassociated. Then he yanks the whole channel because he sees my ugly face. On that note, I love you guys.
Now I have to look him up.
Yes, you look him up after you get done. Yeah, you're gonna have to close out your porn channel there. Yes, okay. So
I don't have porn on today.
Yes, you do.
We can see the reflection on your
face.
That's stripper Michael Jackson.
You can see my nose.
Anyways, all right. I love you guys. We're gonna try to do one tomorrow. I don't know when yet. Until then, that's right. Take us out, Mello. Take us out to the thank you.
Does it feel the same when he calls your name? And it feel the same when they play the game of love?